What the f?
That was like in the staircase, man.
Did you hear that? Literally, what did it say?
This is my name.
Is that what it said? You hear that?
No.
There's footsteps coming up the stairs, bro.
No.
I hear it going boom, 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 and I heard bang. Oh, there it was again! What? Really? Yeah, at the same time that happened, this thing just went off.
Oh, somebody hit the bottom of the floor. What the f? I hear footsteps all over around me.
Wait guys, don't click out of this video. I got some exciting news to share with everybody. On Halloween, we are going to be returning back to the Tommy Douglas building, as you all may know. On Halloween, we're going to be investigating the building with none other than Josh from TikTok and Corey from the past paranormal team seen on the Access 7 channel in Saskatchewan. This is big news for the Purgatory Adventures team. This investigation is going to be amazing. I'm very excited for this one. I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll see you guys at the next location that we were heading to. Halloween is going to be great. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching our videos and supporting us. And I hope you guys enjoy the locations to come and our Halloween special. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome on in. I see we got some people. I see Josh is already waiting in the chat. How's it going, Josh? Are you getting ready for Halloween? Are you excited? How's it going, Mammy? Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. Hello, hello. We are live once again. So, do we want to start with what is going on with the new video? Why it hasn't come out yet? Where's the video? Everyone's been wondering, I bet. I've been having problems with the new video. I've been having some exporting problems with it, getting it off of the program. Hello, I'm pumped. You're pumped, hey? The video will be out hopefully soon. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but I'm having problems with my editing software that I use for the videos. And I'm hoping that I'm going to get this problem figured out and it's going to be out hopefully by the end of tomorrow. And if not, I'm just gonna upload it in whatever state it's in. And because I feel like you guys are really wanting this video, and this video was great. We caught some really good voices, I think, at this one. Yeah. I'm pumped. You're pumped. Wouldn't miss it. Best stuff comes up in lives. You think? We do get into some pretty good conversations, that's for sure. But I hope everyone's doing good. Again, going back to the video. The video will hopefully be out tomorrow. I'm hoping to get it done and out and ready for everybody. We'll see what happens. We got 2 more locations coming up. We're going back to the Tommy Douglas building for the 3rd time on Halloween, and we're going to be investigating the building with Josh, as you all see in chat as he's going by there. Yo, say whoa. We'll be investigating with him, and we'll be investigating with Corey from the past paranormal team on the Access 7 channel. So I'm very excited for that. And then a few days later, Josh and us two are going to head to the Tommy Douglas, or not to the to the Duck Lake Hotel, and we're going to do an investigation over there. So that will be really fun. I'm very excited for that. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, so working on lots of stuff. Can't wait. How long is the video? I think it's a 36-minute video. Wouldn't miss it. Best stuff comes up in like exactly right. How's it going, Misk? How's your night going? Good to see you. If you can please talk about the last live investigation, I had to leave. Your thoughts, strange thing. Oh, so we did a live investigation. Are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about at the courthouse? And we did a live investigation at the courthouse. That was we caught some interesting stuff. We caught lots of voices. We were catching some EMF spikes, but we found out it was just a car. Nothing really too crazy happened in there, actually. It was kind of cool just to hang out, though. And at nighttime, it got a lot worse once the sun set, that's for sure. And we got our investigation going in the courthouse. We definitely started having a lot more happen at night. There was a lot more scary stuff happen. I don't want to spoil a lot, but all I can say is that they really loved me. That's for sure. And I got to be I also got sent to prison too. I got to spend the last of my days in prison. Oh yeah. And you got to lock me in the prison too.
Yep. Both doors.
Both doors in the prison. But you ended up getting all the activity. I got nothing. So
yeah,
it worked out in the end. The duck, I love it. I love the duck. Lol. Yeah, Nathan locked me in a jail cell. He locked me up. I lost rock, paper, scissors. Let's put it that. Well, I lost rock, paper, scissors, and I got the short straw. And I had to go sit down in the jail cell for half an hour. It sucked. It was really creepy down there. I'm not gonna lie. It was a horrible basement. Horrible dungeon. But we caught some really cool voices. There is something we can talk about, though, because I did make it public on Facebook. Was the hay that we caught. I really want to talk about this, because that was so freaky. That was the scariest thing that has ever happened to me at any location. I might even top the Tommy Douglas building. Because, I don't know, I think that was way worse, hearing that hay in my ear. Like, the voice, so I thought that voice was in my head at first, but looking over the footage, it definitely wasn't in my head. I thought it was like, you know, when you're starting to go to sleep and you hear voices and stuff like that, and then you go to sleep. That's what I thought it was, but this voice came from in my room. It didn't come from anywhere else. It came from in my room. And there was other stuff happening in the room too when that was going on, when that was captured. So you guys will see all that in the video that will be coming out soon. It will be out tomorrow. Whatever state I have the video in tomorrow, I'm going to upload it. And I'm just going to say to hell with trying to fix what's wrong with it, because it is annoying. For those of you that don't know what's going on with the video, when I export it from Premiere Pro and I put it into a video, what's happening is it's like flashing. It's like cutting in and out. It'll be video, and then it'll just like go black for like a few seconds, and then it'll come back, and then it'll keep going, and it'll go for a while, and then it does that throughout the video, and it's so annoying, and I cannot fix it. I've tried everything you can think of. I've tried uninstalling, I've tried reformatting, I've tried settings, I've tried everything you can think of, and I cannot figure it out. I've come to a new solution, which is patching the video. So what I'm going to try to do is take a copy that I've already had that has the flashing in it, and I'm going to put it into the timeline, into a different timeline that's not, because I think it's the timeline that's corrupted. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into a new timeline, and I'm going to just go back into the raw footage and screen record those sections and just patch them, put patches all over the video. And that's what I'm going to have to do for it, because there's no other way around it. Is that happening during? Yeah, it's happening during the edits as well. It's also, as I'm editing, it's flashing at random points too throughout the timeline. And then when I export, it's also in, it seems to be in the same spots for most of the parts. Sometimes it's in less, but I think it's either the footage has gone corrupt, or the timeline itself has gone corrupt. And this whole thing started when my Visual Studio crapped out on my computer, so I went and I uninstalled C++, and I reinstalled it, and when I did that, that's when this whole thing started. So I don't know if by doing that somehow it like hurt Adobe Premiere, but it's so weird, and it's been a nightmare, which is why it's taken so long for the video to come out. But that voice was quite yeah, it was very audible voice. Join on investigation. Well, you're in luck. If you join our Facebook group and we get to 1,000 subscribers, as you can see up in the corner here, we're at 845. This number gets to 1,000. We're bringing 4 people on an investigation with us, but you have to be subscribed, and you have to be willing to go on camera and stuff. And we'll go to the Tommy Douglas building, and you have to be able to get there yourself too. So it makes me wonder if there's actual paranormal things you might have caught. I wonder if it's something from the building that's preventing me from getting my video out. I mean, there's always a possibility, right? Anything is possible. So, yeah. There's a spirit that doesn't want the footage to be seen. Hey, anything's possible, right? Anything is possible. So, yeah, it's happening during the edits too. Like, as I'm editing it, I can see it flashing in and out, and it's like really laggy, the timeline. I don't know. I started a new project, and I took the footage that's flashing and I put it into a new timeline. And I'm like, as I'm looking through it, I'm like, this is moving a lot better than the other one. So I think that file that I was editing in has gone corrupt, literally. And there's no way to like change it, put the timeline into a new folder. So the best thing I can think of is just try and patch it, and hopefully that'll work. Agreed. Definitely agreed. By the way, anyone in chat right now, go check out Yosei Wo on TikTok. He is great. I love his Scary Saskatchewans. We are big fans, that's for sure. Did you buy one of his shirts yet?
I will.
You will. Get on it. I'm making him buy a shirt. I'm making him buy a Scary Saskatchewan shirt. Because they're actually really cool. I seen it and I'm like, I really want one of those.
Any questions?
Yeah, does anyone want to ask us any questions at all? Anyone got anything? Thank you. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. I think it's a great shirt. I really love it. We both really like it. And we want it for our Duck Lake investigation.
Yeah.
Facebook too. Facebook's been crazy blown out. Like, Facebook is just like blowing up. It's been nice. It's been great to see the growth. I feel like people are getting angry right now too, because we haven't been uploading as much as we should be. I feel like that's been happening. I feel bad too. Like, it's these videos that we make are so hard to make, and they take time, and you know, they take a little bit of effort to get them out. And I don't know if people realize that, and you know, because I feel like people get frustrated when we don't upload as much. And I wish we could do an upload once every week, but to get the quality that you guys want and to get these types of videos out, it requires lots of work. Loads of work. No sleep for most of the part. Makes me happy we got coffee, you know.
So what do you do right after you heard that voice?
What did I do right after that voice? Okay, I was crap in the bed, I'm gonna be honest. It was the scariest thing I've ever heard. I got up and I was just like looking around, and I'm like, there's no one here. What? I literally just went back to bed though after that. Tell him what happened at 6:30 in the morning when you come to wake me up. Tell them what. Don't you want me to tell him? Okay, So it's 6:30 in the morning. I tell Nathan, set an alarm, 6:30 in the morning, come wake me up, and we'll pack up all of our gear and do our outro. And there was so much happening in my room. I literally turned on the light and I was sitting up in the bed with the light on. There was so much happening. It was freaking me out. Wait till you watch the video, you'll see what I mean. And I'm sitting straight up in the bed, like stiff as a board, like looking around. It's 6:30 in the morning. Every light in the room is on. He comes in and he's like, "How was your sleep?" And I'm like, "Does it look like it's okay? Like it was okay?"
I had a perfect.
And then I was editing the footage, and there's him in the other room across from me snoring away. You can just hear him just sawing logs, and I'm just like, how can you do that?
Is that picked the right room?
I'll never understand how you can do that. Like
I said.
I'm always the one that hears all the crap at night. I'm always the one that gets it at night. I hate the sleeping parts of the videos. They always freak me out.
Don't worry, one of these times.
And after the last investigation, I'm even more freaked out.
Gosh, that was the first time we slept separate.
That was the first time we ever slept separate. Usually we only sleep in one area, but it was good. It was cool to change it up a bit. Yeah, in the new video we actually separated when we went to sleep. We separated, so because usually we stick together and we stay, but we decided to try something new. And he went and we all agreed that the activity was on the 4th floor, so we decided to both sleep on the 4th floor, but we just picked separate rooms, and that's what we did. It was kind of cool. Particular room was definitely most active. I'm shocked because everyone said it was in the basement. I felt nothing in the basement. We had no activity happen in the basement at all the entire night. So usually I can pick out when I go into a location. Usually I know where the spirits are, where the most haunted room is. I can always feel it, and I always know. And I knew right away it was the 4th floor. I knew right away. And that's where we captured all of our activity. It was on the 4th floor. So definitely the most active room in that building. 110% agreed.
I know what you felt in that room.
Yeah, you know what happened in that room. Yep. We got some really clear voices too. Through the spirit box.
Telling me to leave.
Telling you to get away and to like what was a really good one? I asked the spirits if it's nice or is it friendly or is it angry, and it came through and said friendly. And it's like very clear.
But it was anger towards us earlier that day.
It was active up there, that's for sure. 4th floor is just nuts. So nice gentleman too that owns the building. So it's always nice to meet with these property owners of these buildings. That guy's owned the building since 2008 and he's never had an experience in it. I asked him the next day, how haven't you had an experience in this building? So you guys ever thought about finding a medium? Yeah, we have. We've thought about that, but it's hard to find a legitimate one. Some of them are just out for your pennies, and that's not what we're all about, and it's hard to find a medium that's not all about money, faking their abilities for money. I've seen that before, but it's hard to actually find a legitimate one, so.
But it was so cool.
Can't wait to see it. I can't wait till it's done. I can't wait till I fix it up, so. I had to take a break from the video because I've been working on it the last 4 days. 4 or 5 days. This is the longest I've ever spent on one video in the history of this channel. It's the longest I've ever done on a video. It's also been the most stressful video I've ever worked on too. So the Outlook video wasn't stressful. It was just more so the stress came after it came out. That's when that started to happen. I turned on my mic. Let me know if that's okay. Can't wait to see it. I can't wait till I can get it uploaded to you guys. I'm trying here. Program's not wanting to cooperate with me, but I'm hoping it's just the project itself went corrupt, and that's all the problem is. It's nothing else. So, with our fingers crossed, we can hope that's all it is. That was born in Indigo. Wow. Yeah, but the video will be out tomorrow. I don't care if it's still in bad shape tomorrow, if it's still having the black flashing. It doesn't do it very much in the video, but it does it enough to annoy me about it. It does it enough to annoy me, so if it's... What kind of mic do you use? I use an Audio-Technica AT2020 USB. And I love my mic. It is really good. Hard work and dedication to creating such a great output. Who is really and worth your... Hey, you know, I love this channel. You know, I love what we've created and what we do. It's what I've always wanted to do, and I want to continue to do it. So, and I think you feel the same. So, and that's why I love doing these live streams too. I like doing it. We do it every other Sunday. For those of you that don't know, sometimes Saturday, not very often, but we do it every other Sunday, starting at we're gonna start at 6:30, I think, maybe early. Try for earlier some days, but around there. Sometime after 6 for sure. So yeah, we do it all the time. We talk about our investigations, we talk about upcoming investigations, we talk about fun stuff coming, and tech savvy and always gets the best equipment. Always good quality. Always will always be good quality. It's not a media team doing it. It's literally just two doing everything, just start to finish. Actually, it's me and him halfway. Once we leave the location, it's just me. I do all the editing, I do all the everything, watching all the content, watching everything, make sure that we haven't missed anything. It's all me.
I'm not a tech guy.
He's not the tech guy, he's just the camera guy. And he keeps me company, that's about it. And you drive, you do all the driving. So.
Why not? I have good sleeps.
Yeah, and you're the one that gets the best sleep, so.
To one location.
To one location, you'll get a bad sleep. I think Outlook kind of did that for you. That one was a crazy one. I think about that video all the time. I'm like, man, I want to upload it so badly. A bodyguard? What? People don't realize it's not, well, I know, but I didn't want to hurt Nathan's feelings. It's okay. He's got, he doesn't get his feelings hurt very often.
No. And yes, I'm your bodyguard.
Bodyguard. Yes, he's my bodyguard. I'm a very important person. So. But yeah, that's, yeah, we'll be going back to we'll be going to Duck Lake for the first time. I'm very excited for Duck Lake, actually. I think it's going to be a very interesting location, that's for sure. I've heard loads of stories about it. It's a very popular place for ghost hunting, and I'm really interested to see what's going to happen when we go there and spend the night. So I'm very, very, very excited for that one. I think it'll be fun. Do you agree?
Yep.
What location are you excited for? Duck Lake or Return to Tommy Douglas Part 3?
I like Tommy Douglas.
You like Tommy Douglas? So do I. I like Tommy Douglas as well. I'm a Tommy
I
Douglas.
think Josh is going to have fun there.
I think they're both going to have fun. I don't think they realize exactly what they're in for. I really don't think they do. Corey has no... So I was talking with Corey and I told him he was going to do some research on the building. I told him don't watch our videos. Don't look into it. Just go into it like blindfolded and just see what happens, you know? And he said, yeah, that's a really good idea. So he has no idea anything about the history. He has no idea about what we experienced in the building. He doesn't know anything. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when he goes in there. Yes, glad you got home safe, Misk. Very glad you got home safe. How's the Beck of our church doing, by the way? Every time I see your name, I think of Beck of our church and how much I miss that place.
I want to go over there.
I really want to go back there. Every time I see his name, I'm like, oh, Beck of our church. I really want to go back, but so one day, what I'm going to do when we become a little bigger, I want to assemble a team of people. It's going to be a team of like 10 people at least that are going to come in the morning when we wake up from our investigation, that's going to come into this church and clean it from top to bottom. So when I call them and they're like, hey, you can't come here because we don't have the manpower to clean, I'm going to be like, okay, I have the manpower that can come in and clean. I have 10 people arranged. Here they are. Here's all their names, you know. And then hopefully then they'll be like, oh, well, that's okay, that works. And then they'll let us come in. I'm not giving up on Beck of our church. I really want to get in there. Summertime, yeah. That'll be a summer thing. Sweet, when do I start? Whenever I decide to contact these people. We need 10 people at least. And we won't be doing it because we gotta leave because we'll be tired as hell. We'll be like sick. Usually in the mornings when we wake up from our investigations, usually we're sick. Because it's like, depending on how much sleep we get. Usually it's no more than 3 hours. You had a nice 5 hours sleep though. I'm glad you had a good sleep because I sure as hell didn't.
That was fun. Came in the next morning.
He comes in the next morning. I got every light on, sitting straight up in bed, and I'm just like, eyes are just like wide, and I'm like looking around the room because there's so much happening.
Then I scared you when I came.
Where do I sign? I know Misk would be down to help too. That's funny. One day we'll get there. One day, maybe 2023. We'll look at or maybe 2024 we'll do it.
That's too long.
It's not too long because the longer we wait, the less they won't be able to hit me with the COVID. Well, yeah, it is pretty much over. But if we wait till 2024, it'll be even more over. It'll be like a cool anniversary thing we'll do, like a what will it be? 4 years in 2024? Wow, that's crazy. I even have my own cleaning supplies I can bring too. There you go. Now we're talking. It's perfect. Well, I will let you know if we ever get that. If we ever get the location, I'll. You guys ever have nightmares from an event? Actually, I'm actually glad you brought up nightmares. We both had nightmares at this location. We've never had nightmares at a location before, but we both did. It was wild too. It was both about the building. So it was like a freaky dream I had too. I can't remember it in detail, but it was it was wild. I know that, and I know you had a pretty freaky one too. And then I get home the next night and I'm dreaming about the location again. So, but yes, we definitely have had nightmares about the location. I think this is the first time ever that happened to us. It was definitely a weird vibe in there. Like the fourth floor, I'm actually terrified of that fourth floor. It freaks me out. It scares me. Just thinking about it now just gives me chills. I don't know. It just had like the weirdest vibe up there. I can't even describe it.
Like every floor was cold.
Every floor, you walk into that building, and it's hot outside, right? Like it's hot. It's decently hot. I think that day, what was it like? At least 16 degrees, right? 17 outside. And you go inside, and it's hot upstairs. And when you go upstairs in a building, you're expecting it to be hot up there, right? Or at least warm. Because it's been outside all day, and we went kind of in the evening time. Like we got there around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we went upstairs, and it was like freezing cold up there. The whole building was just cold,
In the basement.
Every inch of the building was cold, like from top to bottom. Same temperature throughout the building. It was like the weirdest thing ever. Nothing. I can't find any. Said there's nothing. Nothing. There's been no activity. There's nothing that. I asked him about deaths and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, there's been none really." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" The only thing that really was kind of creepy was in the jail cell room in the basement. Prisoners have actually like carved stuff into the walls. So there was a message on the wall that was left that said something about being this will be the last sunset that I ever see, and like stuff like that. Like it was like freaky stuff that was written on the walls, and they're all, you can see like handwritten like messages on the wall.
Wasn't it like 1920?
There was one on there that dated back to the 1920s, so a marking on the wall. It was crazy. So, but yet all the activity was on the 4th floor, and the gentleman was telling me that the owner was telling me that back in the day when the janitors used to stay there, when it was like a full lodge or whatever, and people were staying there and stuff, the caretakers of the building used to stay up on the top floor. And he says there was loads of activity, like he was seeing shadow figures and freaky stuff was happening on the 4th floor. And I'm like, I you know, after spending my night there, I definitely 100% believe it. 100% believe it. Because it creeped me out. It freaked me out.
Yeah.
Whatever's on the 4th floor,
In that room.
in that room, it was 301. Just, yeah, it was something else.
Yeah. I stayed up there for 30 minutes. It was bad.
I know you stayed up there. I had no activity happen. Do you remember you asked the spirits where I was? I was downstairs in the jail cell, and you asked the spirits to go find me or whatever, and what did it say?
I see him.
Or I found him. That's what it said. I found him. It was crazy. And you can hear it like word for. It was nuts.
Then the little kid's voice.
Oh yeah, we got a little kid's voice that came through and said, "Daddy," and it was like clear and loud, and it like, yeah. And he was, so when I was downstairs for a half an hour in the jail cell room, he was catching voice after voice after voice. He comes and gets me from downstairs. I go upstairs to go and do the investigation with him in the room. We sit there for 5 minutes or 4 minutes and nothing comes through. It's like dead, just calm. And as soon as I leave the room, it starts back up again. We start getting voices and stuff, and it was just insane. Lots of crazy spirit box voices, that's for sure.
Then inside the courtroom.
Inside the courtroom, yeah. So first time ever in the building, we're in the courtroom area, and we turn on the spirit box, and the first thing it says is "Welcome inside." I thought that was awesome. That gave me chills when I heard that. I'm like, when I was editing, because at first we didn't really know what it said, so we listened back, and it was actually greeting us. It was saying "Welcome inside," so it was crazy. It was just awesome. Such a cool. Yes, definitely the best way to hear spirits. Either that or a digital recorder. But digital recorders, I think, are a lot harder for spirits to use. That always... What they've seen... Do you think it's because their job had them so involved with the... The thing is with janitors is they're always there, right? They're always there cleaning. They're there, you know, almost every day, every night cleaning. The spirits, you know, they start messing with the guy. I don't know. It's because they're always there, right? They're always present. Can they be heard by the... Yes, they can be heard by the naked ear. As you have seen on my Facebook, the voices can definitely be heard with the naked ear. And it's creepy as hell when it happens, that's for sure. It scares you. It freaks you out. It makes you definitely question... everything when it happens. Bravado! How's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while, dude. My wife will... Oh, she gave me a dirty look. I love it. That's funny. Yeah, but yeah, spirits can definitely be heard with the naked ear. It's just when it happens, you'll be questioning your beliefs for sure.
Yep.
It freaks you out when it happens. It's freaky. Let's put it that way. I had a spirit the one time we were at the creepy cemetery. I got a really good story for you guys. So one time we were at the creepy cemetery. We did a live investigation out there. We did a video on it. You guys know all about that cemetery. And I had one of the freakiest things I've ever experienced in the paranormal world ever happen to me. We're walking through that cemetery. I had my digital recorder out. We're walking around. It's recording. And we started talking, and I heard a whistle so loud in my ear, it freaked me out. It was so loud. It was the loudest thing I've ever heard. And I asked Nathan, have you heard that? He's like, what? I didn't hear anything. And it was loud. I'm like, how couldn't you hear that? And I replayed the recorder that I had rolling, and it was captured on the recorder, and I heard it really loud in my ear, but he didn't hear it. How do you explain that? That is the freakiest thing that's ever happened to me. I made a video about it too, but wrong word. Great vid. What vid, lol? I posted today. Seen you in a while, lol, would you? I've been here sooner. Was in a oh, you're in a lot. Oh wow, I was in a Rocket League match. I posted today. We haven't posted, so our video's not up yet. For those of you just tuning in, our video's not up yet today because I'm having some editing software glitches. Let's put it that way. Very annoying. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to. Well, I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try and fix the major problems with it. Doing it the way that I'm doing it, and hopefully that'll work. If I can't fix it that way, then yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's only the video that's doing it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that it's not my program doing it, because I've tried uninstalling the program. Like I uninstalled the program and reinstalled it. I reformatted my PC. That's not working. I really think it's the project itself, and I think it's the video files, because what I've tried doing is I opened up a new project file, and I tried like copying and pasting the recorded files from our video onto the new one, into the timeline, and the glitch still happens with that. So it's literally, there's something wrong with my videos that I've recorded, so I have to go back and I have to screen record the footage before I put it into Premiere. It's so annoying and so weird. I mean, I can fix it for sure, as long as no new glitches form. So I don't know. This has been a pain, that's for sure. And I know exactly what caused this too. What caused this problem to happen. And I think why all the footage went corrupt is because, or all the footage is, well, the footage didn't really go, well, it is corrupt. Let's put it, it is corrupt. And the footage is because when I uninstalled Visual Studio, I'm pretty sure I had Adobe Premiere open at the time. And I think that was my main mistake right there. Is I had it open, and what happened when I had it open and I uninstalled and reinstalled, it just corrupted everything. It's so annoying, and I don't really know how to fix it. I'm gonna try some stuff. That's all I can do is keep troubleshooting and keep. It's cursed. I think you're very much right. That's all it can be, is cursed. Was it understandable or what? Wait. Oh, a child's voice. Yeah, we caught a child. It sounded like a child's voice, and it was kind of. It wasn't really a giggle.
It was like a dada or
It went daddy, or it went dad, or yeah, it went daddy. I think it said something like that. It was a good voice though. So it's cursed. I think you might be right. I think I don't know, our channel's been cursed lately. I don't understand what it's been. We couldn't upload the last investigation, and now I'm having editing problems.
It's that Outlaw
It's Outlook. It's doing it to us. The curse has followed us. We've been cursed. It was Criddle Farm because that was the last location before Outlook.
Yeah.
Actually, no. The last location we went to, not including Outlook, would have been. No. It would have been the Heritage Village. We uploaded it backwards from how we did our investigation. So, our videos came out first. The first one to come out was the Heritage Village, and then the last one was the Weyburn. Was the Weyburn or what the Criddle Farm video? We actually those happened the other way around. We first went to Criddle Farm, and then we went home, and then we investigated the Heritage Village. So the last location we actually went to was the Heritage Village. So, which is on the hill, not including Outlook, because Outlook was just a sad, depressing time in my life. An unexpected child's... You think that's the scariest? How about having someone whisper in your ear, hey? How about that? I think that's way more terrifying. Without a spirit box sitting next to you, or, you know, just literally someone say, hey.
REM pod?
Oh yeah, and then the REM pod starts going off. Yeah, it just kept going. That was a brutal night, I'm not even gonna lie. I've never got so little sleep in my life.
That was funny the next morning, 6:30.
Do you remember something started playing with your camera too?
Yeah, I didn't even hear it with my
Yeah,
ears.
something was playing. You could hear like collapsing the legs or something like that. And then something started playing with my camera too. It was so weird. I definitely think I got the brunt of it though.
Yeah.
The only difference, you had some activity happen, but you weren't up for it, so
Wasn't loud enough.
it wasn't loud enough. That was our last location, the Arcola Courthouse.
Yeah.
But a child that gives me the chills big time, you think? Yeah. Maybe that's the present that's on the 4th floor. I kept feeling an angry gentleman on the 4th floor. I literally think it's an angry gentleman and some child, so.
Did we get the name of him?
No, we didn't.
No.
No, we didn't. The Arcola Courthouse, our last investigation video will be going up tomorrow night-ish. It's going up tomorrow. I don't care what state I have the video in. By tomorrow night, this video is going live. I don't care if it's going to glitch 500 times during it. It is going live. I am tired of editing this video. I just want to get it out to you guys. So, yeah, I don't know. The glitch only happens once every so often. It doesn't happen very often in the video though. It'll happen once and like 5 minutes later it'll do it again, and then like 5 minutes later it'll do it again. Sometimes it like does it a little sooner. It seems to happen in the same spots every time. Remember, dolls and kid spirits are my nightmare fears. Is that why you want to get rid of that doll? Are you still sending that thing to me? I really want a haunted doll. Nathan's shaking his head like, no.
As long as it stays here, my house is haunted enough.
Yeah, your house is haunted enough. His house is haunted. Definitely way haunted. By a friendly spirit that we know.
Yeah.
I've actually seen it too, and have witnessed many things in your house.
I seen it at 3 o'clock every morning.
When was that? Was that today? Was
Was
that a little bit ago?
That was a little bit
A
ago.
little bit ago?
He was sitting in that chair.
In the chair. That chair creeps me out. That old one you got.
Yes.
Remember when I spent the night at your place and I woke up and I thought it was you. Tell it, Nathan. I'll tell you guys a creepy story from his place. So basically what it is it's his girlfriend's dad that haunts the building, or that haunts the house, and he died from something. I don't know what it was, right?
Yeah, I don't answer.
Cancer, yeah. And he's there, and I've seen him, and he's very, very active. A very active spirit, let's put it that way. It's freaked me out a few times. I remember I was staying over your place the one time, What?
Do you remember that when we first started going there?
Oh, it was bad. Like he was so when we went there the first time, like when he first moved in, it was bad.
Yes,
It was so bad. They
wouldn't even let us in
wouldn't
the
even
house.
let us in the house. It like locked us out, and it was like his phone was sitting on the coffee table, and it was like saying stuff to him, like
Yeah.
leave this. It was like freaky stuff. Like I'm
Tell
not
me
even
to
joking.
Make coffee now.
Make
or-
coffee now, and it was like just going nuts. There's still activity now, but it was nowhere near as bad as it was back in the. I remember when I was young and I used to come over and I used to like be able to feel it and I knew it was there. But I think the scariest experience I had at your place was when I spent the night and I'm laying on the couch and I wake up and it's like early in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm laying on the couch and I look over and I thought it was him. He was standing there just staring at a wall, like just standing up right at the edge of the couch, and he's standing there just standing there staring at a wall motionless. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then he like turns and like waddles away around a corner, and he was wearing a red shirt and he was a bulkier man. And I'll never forget, I can describe it into detail. It wasn't him because he wasn't up at that time. So I'll never forget that. It was the creepiest, coolest thing I've ever seen.
I remember I stayed there by myself.
Oh yeah.
When she didn't work nights.
Oh yeah, when she worked nights
Oh.
and
That was brutal.
there was lots happening. Yeah, there was a lot happening. I had another experience in your place about, remember the door that closed?
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
Yeah, I had, swear to God, that door was open. I'm the only one there, and I come back 5 minutes later and the door's now closed. How did it close? It wasn't me. I wasn't in that room.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember she and I were sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
And a piece of paper just got pulled out, and it just
Dropped down, yeah, I know, yeah.
That actually happened like a week ago.
That was a week, yeah. You've had some freaky stuff happen in your place.
Sometimes I wonder if one of these spirits followed us home.
This has been going on since before we started investigating all these
Because I
places.
sense it's not Sheena's dad.
Oh, it's hard to say.
I swear something followed me home. I just don't want to tell Sheena.
Yeah, because she'll get mad at you.
Yeah.
Don't let anything follow you guys home. Property owner of the Lost Hope Mine would let you guys do it. That would be cool. I would love that.
I just get used to that.
Is this a daily haunt or every so often? Is it daily for you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
I just don't pay attention.
Yeah, we're so used to it, we just ignore it. The best thing to do when you have a haunt is to just ignore it. Literally, just ignore it, it'll go away. Or it'll stop. That's what I tell everyone, just ignore it, it'll go away.
I know my TV shut off last night.
Did it
by
really?
itself, yeah.
It's not programmed to do that though?
No, I didn't have a timer or a sleeper on.
Because mine does it too automatically, it'll just go. And then I get the Samsung logo that'll go across the screen.
Mine didn't do that, just out.
Just out, that's weird.
Like now.
That's odd.
Yeah, and you have to push a button for the remote to power and it shuts off.
Oh, that's weird, that's odd, okay.
Unless a cat stepped on it, I don't know.
Who knows? Huh. To live in a haunted house. But this ghost is a friendly ghost.
Yeah.
We know it is, so he's just very active, like very active.
If you said something wrong to Sheena and then that goes, it gets worse.
Yep.
Trust me.
Like it's like her dad's protecting her from beyond the grave. It's kind of cool.
You know what else is weird? I had pictures, like I have a picture of your grads.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and 2 pictures was on the fridge, fell off.
Really?
It just fell off.
It just fell off.
There was a picture of you and my niece.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And one's happened to Andrew.
Casper.
I don't know. He's just
Really weird.
weird. Hope he was Casper.
Probably was. That's your Casper ghost.
The friendly ghost.
The friendly ghost.
But it's also think about it. Our building's been a couple suicides happened.
Really? In your building? I didn't know that. When?
Top floor.
What?
Last year.
Last year that happened? I did not know that. Last year? And was it a gentleman that died up there?
It was like a younger, he was like in like mid 30s. was.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were living there when that happened? Police show up at your place?
I just came home from work and there was a bunch of cops surrounded. And
What? And that's crazy. I didn't know that.
and then
That's news to me.
And then an elder lady passed away in there.
Wow, so you've had a few deaths. That's crazy.
And then murder happened across the building from us.
I wonder if it's that property at all. Because there's a lot of deaths on that property.
No.
That's weird. That's very odd.
No.
Mine was friendly as well. Family members, as far as we go, as far as we could figure. Really, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I've only had one terrifying experience with something following me home, and I've told it many times on stream, and I've told my story a few times about it, but it was terrifying. I remember when you came over and it grabbed you and it like burned your arm.
When was that?
Remember the spirit that followed me home?
Oh, yeah. That was bad.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
was really bad.
That was a bad experience. I'll never forget the dream that I had. I had a dream just before it all stopped. The whatever followed me home before it went away, and it's never come back ever since. I'll never forget the dream that I had. I'll never forget the stuff leading up to it. I was sitting at home one day, and this was happening all day. I was at home by myself, no neighbors, no one around, and I could hear a man and a woman yelling at each other. It was like the loudest thing you ever heard. It was like we're talking right now, right? And you could hear them talking and like arguing, and you follow the noise, and it's like coming from in the room. And you're like, what is going on? Where is this noise coming from? And you're following this noise, and it's like right in front of you, and you can hear them talking, and I'm freaking out because there's no one home. I'm alone. And then the next night, or that night, I got a really crazy dream that I'll never forget in my life. Have I told you this about my dream? And you know how most dreams you forget after, you go to sleep and you wake up and you're like, oh, that was okay. I don't really remember it. Or this happened 9 years ago, and I remember this dream like the back of my hand. And I remember waking up. It was almost like I was having a dream, and like something came into my dream and like interfered with it. And it was so weird. I was having this dream about this house, about this mansion that I was in, and it was like everything started to flash, and it was like I'm in my bed, and I sit up in my bed, and my bathroom light's like flickering on and off, and I lay back down, and I wake back up again, and I'm in this like endless universe, and there's like it's like infinite all around me. Down below it's darker, and up above is like lighter, and it's infinite all around me. And I lay down and I look over, and there's this black cloaked figure comes up to me, and he's got a black cloak on. He's got like skeleton arms, and he's got I remember his heart. I didn't see his face. Whatever it was, I couldn't see its face. And I remember it having a bright ball of light right in its chest. And I reached out in my dream, or it said to me, it spoke to me in like, do you know that voice from The Evil Dead, and it comes out of the ground and it's like, you're all gonna die? That's the voice it spoke to me in. And I remember reaching out, and it spoke to me. I can't remember what it said. It was all garbled up and weird. I remember reaching out, and I grabbed the ball of light, and it like pulled me in, and I woke up in bed. I got up, and I was like full sweat. Like I was just sweating all over my body. It was just like head to toe. I had to get up and like change my sheets and everything because it was like sweat. It was like bad. It's the dream that sticks out in my mind the most out of anything. But was it even really a dream? It's the question. So that's one of my dreams that will forever haunt me. And then after I had that dream, activity stopped. It was gone. It's never come back. 9 years. So I'm scared that it's gonna come back one day, but yeah, it was scary, that's for sure. Doing laundry, but I'm listening in. We'll come back to chat in a few, but Nate's stories are great, aren't they? Aren't they great? Had a spirit follow me before. I was like 14, 15 years old. My cat died, sweet, for like a week. Maybe once in a while. Distinctive meow, really? You had a cat follow you? I think you've told me this story before. I've heard that story before. But that's my story that I don't tell very many people. So, but yeah, that's one of the scariest things. So that's happened to me. It almost made me. Let's put it this way. It opened my eyes up to what can happen when you mess with the paranormal. It does come back after you. Because I'm going to be honest, that investigation where I got that attachment, we were provoking and we were telling it to come after us. So, which I know now you should never do, and I found out the consequences of doing that. So, if you guys ever go on an investigation, never ever tell a spirit that you're more powerful than it, because it will kick you when you're down. And it will be the most terrifying thing you've ever witnessed in your life.
Like I first went to Cradle Farm.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, because you went and stomped on the graves.
And I told him I wasn't afraid of him.
And you told him you weren't afraid of him, and then, oh, what happened? Oh, I got attacked. Well, you kind of deserved it, not gonna lie.
That's because I was a non-believer.
You're a like I was, immature.
Yeah.
Immature.
Non-believer paranormal.
Non-believer, when you don't believe that there's consequences, but when the consequences come after you, that's
what
when you
changed me.
become a
Yeah.
believer.
Yep.
So, because yeah, we've both had terrifying stuff happen to us when we were not, because we were like, oh yeah, it's not real, you know. Walk in there and you're swearing at the ghost, telling it this is our place, you know, you can leave, it's not our house now, you know. Things you should never do, and yeah, you find out very quickly why you don't do that.
That doesn't help when you party there, though.
It doesn't help. Yeah, that doesn't help either. But that's also why Cradle Farm is no longer there, because it burnt down because of partying.
Yeah. Wasn't for me though.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, scary times, that's for sure. But
I wish it didn't burn down though.
I wish it didn't burn down, because that would be probably one of the scariest locations we've ever investigated.
Believe me.
Oh yeah, it's like Cradle, like Tommy Douglas building is like nothing compared to what Cradle Farm used to be. I remember that building and what it was. That was a terrifying place.
That's part of like my scariest.
I'll never forget the first time ever going into that location when I was 12, first ever investigation. I remember opening up the door and it felt like someone had an AC pointed at you directly, and it was like blowing full blast at you. Never experienced anything like that at any location we've ever gone to but that place. You open up the front door and it feels like there's like a run, like a racetrack in there, and like there's constant movement in there all the time. And I'll never forget the AC feeling, like constant AC getting blown at you. I'm going to ask about the taunting. Some people do to get activity. How do you feel about the asking for a sign or telling spirits about? Oh, that's fine. We do that all the time. Just prepare for the consequences that come with it.
Yeah. When you taunt them, then you have to sleep there. That's kind of.
There's a difference
scary.
between taunting and asking the spirit to do something. Asking the spirit to like touch your shoulder, or asking the spirit to say something. We do that all the time. It's when you go in there and you start saying, "This is my house. This is my place. Leave now. You're nothing." You start swearing at the, and you act like a complete, That's when the spirits come back after you. Because if I was a spirit and someone walked into my house and was like, "This is my house now," I would go after that guy, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
St. Hubert's Mental Hospital burnt down because of a party. You guys were at the church where that that was the mental hospital? That building was creepy. I'll never forget the basement. Felt like
I don't know.
You weren't there. You weren't on that investigation. That was I took the other uncle. I took uncle number 2 with me. We should get him back on an investigation one day. He hasn't been apart since when the channel, I call it the channel change, the changing of the channel. If you go back and you watch any video before the St. Hubert Church, or no, what was it, St. Paul's Church, that's it. You go back and you watch any video before that, the video is just like completely different. The channel just changed. Nothing like it is now, but, so. I didn't know there was a mental hospital, that's crazy. I still don't know what's going on with Weyburn Mental Hospital. Mayor hasn't called me back yet, so. Tunnels, yeah, that'll probably be next year now. Unless we decide to go there in the wintertime and freeze.
Get a little Bunsen burner before him.
I might have to upgrade my sleeping bag. It won't be that orange one I use all the time. I'll have to get one like you.
I've actually been pushed. Remember at Beckenbar?
Beckenbar.
When I felt like I got pushed down.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll never forget the face I seen at that location.
Kind of freaked me out when you said that though.
The face that I seen?
Right behind you.
Right behind you. I seen a face, and I'll never forget it. It was like, it looked like a young gentleman in his 30s. He had brown curly hair, and he had like a young face, and he had like robes on, and it was crazy. And I got like, I felt like he was a priest back in the day. I don't know. It was weird. I remember his brown curly hair, and he looked like he was like early 30s, maybe, you know. But he was young, that's for sure.
That kind of freaked us out.
That was at Beckenbar. That was on the church step, and I seen it behind you. Church is there. That's where the hospital that used to be on the, so they rebuilt the church on the property where the mental hospital used to be. Oh, that makes sense. I'd hate to see that place at night.
I don't want to go there.
I really don't. We can't go there. I'll tell you why later. I don't think I've seen this in any of your videos, but have you ever been pushed? No, we have not. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry, yeah, back for a chair. I don't really count that as a push. You felt like something wanted you down. Nothing actually came out and like.
That's because they're not strong enough.
And like boot kicked you from behind. Yeah.
They're not strong enough.
Every location we go to, usually locations where they get physical like that, usually you're dealing with something bad. But every location that we've gone to has been a friendly ghost. It's been fine. But usually when you get physical activity, like physical pushing and that's bad. Like that's a bad. Usually that means bad haunting or a very powerful spirit. It takes a lot of energy to do that for a spirit. It takes a lot of. If we ever got a location that was like that, it would be terrifying. It would be terrifying, like, let's be honest. That's why I'm kind of, when we go to the U.S. one day, U.S. is where all the bad haunts are. That's where all the dangerous, scary ones are at. So, the ones in Saskatchewan that we go to are kind of like, I call them beginner level locations. Ones in U.S. is like experience level.
There we have one here.
So
We have one.
we'll go to one day. We gotta get our passports, and maybe we'll do like a big trip, maybe for like a big anniversary, like the 5-year anniversary or something. We'll do like we'll go to a good US haunt or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, no, we've never been pushed, but
No, I've been scratched.
I haven't been. Oh, I have a scratch. Never mind. I have been at Cradle Farm. Yep.
That's where my experience was. I've been grabbed in Cradle Farm too, in the maid's quarter. Did I tell you about that?
No. Oh yeah, you did.
Something grabbed my ankles.
Yep. It was crazy going back there like 9 years
I
later.
wanted to go inside that.
Building, I know.
I know you wouldn't let me.
No, I wasn't gonna let you take the boards off the. No, I wasn't gonna let you do that because we're supposed to get permission before we do that. What's that?
What?
Oh, the people above me are vacuuming. Thank you. The joys of living in an apartment. Oh no, that's someone outside revving their engine.
Sounds like music.
No, I think that was outside. Is there a prayer you do before each investigation or after or both? We don't really do prayers. We don't really do them because we don't feel like we need to. We don't do that. We do wear these though. These do help. So you'll see them wear it. We'll always have them on every location we go. So our form of protection. So you need some more water, hey?
Why, do you need a drink too? Or
I might need some more water, yeah. I'm not gonna get. I don't want it in this. You go get water. There's more cups up there. Just fill up a cup. Don't turn the light on. I don't want them seeing my dirty apartment. The metals help. Yes, they definitely do help quite a bit. So I should down below. Yeah, there should be some more down below in the fridge. Nathan's getting us some more water. Well, open your eyes.
Bring my flashlight.
The metal. Yes, the metals definitely help. That is very, very, very true. 100% true. I recommend, if you're becoming a paranormal investigator, make sure you guys get medals. St. Benedict's medals, they're called. It's the one I wear all the time at every location. It's called the St. Benedict's medal. So I wear it every single location we go to, every investigation, even if we're doing like a private investigation where we just go out on our own time, we do it without filming or anything, we always wear it. So the new video you guys are going, the new video that's going to be coming out tomorrow, you guys are going to be mad at. I made a big mistake in the recording of the audio for that video, and I made a mistake basically, and my mistake was I had my necklace. I always have it out when I'm doing the interview, and I forgot to move it over the microphone. So the entire video, it's rubbing against the microphone, and I was so disappointed. Thank you, you're the best. So I was very mad about that, but there's nothing I can do about it. Again, I'd rather have the microphone problem than the glitching problem that I'm having. It's been very painful to deal with. So I just want to get a video. We haven't posted investigation videos since July.
Might do one at my place.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, she didn't really like that.
No, we'll have to do it when we'll send her on like a vacation. Hey, can you go out for
For a month?
not a month, I just need a week or two. And we'll do like an investigation there and see what happens.
Send her for a spa.
Yeah. Hey, we got this free spa coupon for you. Can you leave so we can investigate? She would never allow us to investigate the apartment, never. So no prayers. We don't really do the prayers. So I'm not a prayer guy. I don't do the prayers very often. Only when I really have to. So what time are we at? How long have we been live for? An hour and a half. Are we at the point in the live stream where we watch some of our old videos and we react to them? Are we at that point? You guys want that to happen? You guys want that to happen? Do we want to go and watch our an investigation? And if so, what investigation do you want us to watch? We'll let them type. It's catching up. But if I think we're at that point, but what video do you want us to watch and react to? And no, we're not doing the bloopers this time. I know what you're gonna say. Bloopers is not happening. We've done that far too many times. It's not happening.
We can start making a new one, Curtis.
Oh yeah, well, we don't have enough now. It's gonna be a while. It took me a long time to work on that bloopers one. That was like, I had to go back into the old archives, like. And the thing that was hard about that video is it's not like on the channel, so I can't just go back in and be like, oh, it's here. I had to go back into the raw files like from years ago and like what? What does that mean?
Bruce.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Bloopers is not happening. Everyone else's opinion matters but Mammy's, okay? If you want to watch the bloopers, you know where the video is. I'm so mad that video did so bad. That video was just a piece of art and everyone just hated it. I'm just so depressed about it. So depressed. Should we watch someone else? Should we do something different? Should we watch another person's... Oh, I see. Yeah. We can't watch that one you're thinking of. We can't watch in the live stream, remember? No. Okay. We will never watch an investigation on this live stream that hasn't been uploaded to YouTube already. That won't be happening. Sorry, it won't be.
How about the birds?
It's not ready yet.
How about birds latest?
Oh, that's a good idea. How about Bert's? Let's do that. Let's go and watch it. I never thought about that.
Isn't he on tonight too?
Bert? I don't know. No, he's not in chat. I seen Josh. That was it.
Is he still on here?
I think he usually does his live stream. He's probably just stopping in before he started up his live stream. Let's do that. You are a genius. Because I haven't seen his new one. Was this... Wait, this isn't a paranormal one, though. This is the oh. Wait, we can't watch that. I'll watch that on my own. I don't want to... Because it's not paranormal related. It's just about his tour that he did. It's still pretty cool, though, like, the tour. But people want paranormal stuff.
How about paranormal?
Oh! I gotta... Oh, the Nanette Sanatorium.
Yeah, that one.
That's a cool one. I got a really cool idea. There's a Nuke's Top 5 out we could watch. Yeah, we could watch Nuke's Top 5 and react to that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've seen one go up that I haven't... Oh, maybe I did see that one. Where did it go 1 day ago? What part was I at in this? Yeah, let's watch the Nuke's Top 5. Let's do that. There's a new one out that we haven't seen. That I haven't... You haven't seen this, have you? Okay, we got an ad. Hang on. We got an ad. Give us a second. I think this is going to be good. We're going to watch the new Nuke's Top 5 that came out. And we're going to react to it because I think it'll be fun. And we'll kind of like criticize whether we think it's fake or not. I think that's pretty loud. Good idea. Cool. You like that? I like that too.
Allegedly, if done correctly, this ritual is said to summon any supernatural entity residing in a home. The summoning requires one person to sit inside a closed space, like a wardrobe, in the dark.
Yeah, no, not me.
Would you do that?
No, heck
I think
no.
you should do that. That's a summoning ritual.
Light a match immediately and chant the sentence.
And I burn a house down.
I thought, like, why?
Darkness. So, somehow, Paolo convinces his girlfriend Debbie to attempt the strange ritual inside a small, cramped wardrobe.
I just don't understand how people think these things up. Like, is she sitting in? Oh my god! With the lit match inside a wood box? Yes, this is smart. It means that it works. I get Conjuring vibes from this, do you?
Flashlight.
Gotta be a match. Fire.
Lighter.
That would work too. But you see, with a match, it's almost like the Conjuring. Oh wait, there's no audio. I'm so sorry. There's desktop
Senti?
audio now, so you guys can hear.
No, ora lo sento forse.
Paolo,
Something, something, something sometimes
sto
something
continuando ad
shows up
accendermi,
that
durano pochissimo.
exactly. I guarantee this person,
Did not sleep.
yeah, it won't sleep
Secondo te
well
cosa
at
vuole?
night.
Cosa farà?
Questo non lo so, sono curioso.
Where the face there?
Whoa, did you see that? Did you see the hand grabber? That was freaky. Dude, I literally get Conjuring vibes from this. Remember when she's at the top of the stairs with a match and then his hand comes? And I go, I think this reminds me of.
Cos'è sto profumo?
Sono i fiammiferi.
What's that smell?
Matches, yeah, it's the matches.
Ok.
Burnt hair because
Quindi,
he
cosa è
singed the hair
successo?
because he
Ho
freaked
sentito
out.
urlare praticamente 2 volte.
It's the
Allora, la
box
prima
burn.
volta mi sono spaventata perché mi ha alitato nell'orecchio.
That's crazy. That's
Ok?
nuts.
E ho sbattuto la mano dallo spavento. Guarda, mi sta venendo un livido. Guarda,
Ma veramente, guarda che roba.
mi sta venendo un livido alla mano, raga.
Non
I
lo
ain't
vedo.
seen it,
guarda.
really.
Cioè,
Così
non
sì.
I don't
sto
think I've seen this
scherzando,
one.
mi sono fatta veramente male. Cioè, non lo vedete, ma
Sì, sì, sì.
tutto
vedo.
qua
Because you're
che mi sta... Guardate,
on the walls.
Yeah.
mi sono fatta malissimo. Veramente malissimo.
E poi
Sono
perché
fatta
adesso hai
veramente
urlato?
male. Perché mi sono sentita qualcosa che mi toccava la spalla. Che mi toccava la
Non posso
spalla.
riaprirlo perché...
Mi toccava la spalla. E adesso?
No, no, adesso va via.
Ah,
Cioè, c'è scritto quello.
mi toccava la spalla.
Touching my shoulder. That's crazy.
È un profumo.
Ah, ecco.
Hai ragione.
Io ho sentito una vampata di profumo, poi mi hai detto che erano i fiammiferi. Ma io ho sentito un profumo.
Non l'avevo sentito prima.
Really?
Ecco un
Crazy.
profumo.
Beh, comunque,
Interesting.
no. Te lo giuro.
This could be
Mi ha
fake though.
toccato
I
la
wonder,
spalla.
like,
Ma cosa mi ha toccato la spalla?
I always question the authenticity of this because it's
Devo andare a
like
mettere del ghiaccio.
we've been to hundreds of we've been to at least 20 different locations and I've never captured anything like this before
Mi
on
sono
camera.
spaventata.
So it makes me wonder, like, how legitimate
Debbie
is
starts
this?
to freak out, and she feels like someone might be inside the wardrobe with her. Then suddenly a hand grabs her shoulder.
Yeah, I would
In a
How-
panic,
like,
Debbie
is that
flees the
real,
small
though?
wardrobe and ends the summoning. So could it be that this cryptic ritual brought out
We're
a
watching the
dark
new Nukes Top
supernatural
5 and
entity?
we're kind of reacting to it.
Let me know
and, like,
down
giving
in
our
the
opinion
comments.
on this.
That guy's not a real man to go in
Power
there, though.
your recovery
Oh,
with
go away.
Neocitrin.
No one cares about Neocitrin.
Hot beats cold.
Even though it does work.
Hotjar helps you find out what people really
What?
think about
You
your
wouldn't even
website.
go in there, but
So
send your
Run.
girlfriend in there.
Japanese paranormal
I
investigator
don't know.
Takuchi from
I
the
don't know how I
YouTube
feel
channel
about that.
Takuchi
Can you imagine
Camera
a
travels to
Japanese
the old
haunting?
abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan.
That would be freaky.
The village
I
is now
I don't
a
know if I
ghost
could do that
town.
one.
It has been completely abandoned for over 28 years. Centuries
The
old
BF
graves
is
of
way
former
too
residents can be found
casual
hidden
for
away
what,
between
what
the
she's
decaying
been through.
homes. Locals like to say that these days, the only residents of Shiriwa
I don't know, I
village
feel like it's
are the
fake.
dead.
For me.
In the dark of night,
You
Takuchi
could
begins
easily
to
edit
hear
your hand in there
unnerving
to grab your
sounds
shoulder.
coming from all around him
It's
as
an
he
After Effects that you
explores.
could do.
He starts to get a little freaked out and decides to take out his thermal camera to get a better
wanna get
look
one of
at
those.
what
Those
could
are
be hiding
expensive.
in the dark.
I was looking at a flare. So the program that he's using is called Flare, and it literally connects onto your phone, and it's like an extra camera. I was looking at it; it's almost $600 for that attachment.
What he sees
Holy,
shocks
I'm
him
like,
to his
geez, you need a
core.
small loan to get that thing out.
めっちゃ、
To
周りか
get
ら
by
バチバチ
that.
音聞こえるから気づかれてないやつやけど。よし。ほらほらほらほらほらほら。あ、なんか来てるなんか来てる。ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。なんかおるなんかおる。ちょっと待って。ほらなんかおるなんかおる。マジ。ほらマジマジマジマジマジマジマジ。ほらなんかおるなんかおるなんかおる。なんかおる
What?
なんかおるって。ほら。ちょっと待って。
Wait a minute.
近づいてみようか。
That's insulation.
Okay.
It's in the building, yeah. He must be in an old, he is in an old abandoned building. Instant Mini? That's cool. They have like each piece of equipment that he brings out, it shows. It's
完全
kind
に
of
おる
cool.
なんか
It is kind of, I would never do that personally, but
完全におる。よしよし。よし。いけいけいけいけ。今
since when did Amazon stop, what? PayPal? No way. No, Amazon never has done PayPal. Did they? Oh, I never used it. Online.
ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。いけた取れたか取れたか。
It's been for a long time, because I know at least a year. Because I've never been able to use PayPal on there.
ちょっと待って。何も映ってない。嘘やろ。
I want to get one of those. I want to get an instant camera like
明ら
that.
かにおる。
Or it's
マジでおる
moving.
マジでおるマジでおるマジでおるマジでおる。
That is kind of cool. I really want to get one of those.
This here, I
は
see
どういうこと何してんの
This could be legit. This I can believe.
マジでおるなんかおるんよ。
Whoa, it's running!
I would have been gone.
What?
ちょっと待ってちょっと
Did
待
he
って
just leave his camera there?
ちょっ
Dude.
と待って
That would have been freaky. It like
The thermal
charged
camera
at him.
captures a heat pattern that resembles a human shape. But when Takeuchi looks around with his own naked eye, he can't see anyone. Suddenly, the figure charges toward Takeuchi,
Oh,
and in a
that's
panic, the
freaky,
investigator
dude.
runs for his life. And with this,
That's
Takeuchi
crazy.
has had
Imagine
enough
something like
and
that.
just leaves. So could this be the angry spirit of
better
a
not let that
villager
flare
who passed
camera, 'cause that
away in
thing's
the old
expensive.
abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what you think.
But he's also the
Hey,
You can
what's
watch
up,
this
you?
entire
What's up,
spooky
Josh? We're actually
investigation
watching
over
the
on
new
the
Nuke's
YouTube
Top
channel,
5.
Takeuchi Camera. If you
That just
found
came
a
out,
great
we're doing
ghost
a little
video
bit of a reaction
online
to it.
or
We're at the
recorded
point
one
where we just
yourself,
kinda just hang
please send
out,
it my
we,
way at
watch some
nukestop5
cool,
at
creepy videos.
gmail.com. Slipping through the trees. A little while ago, I featured the creepy story of Lauren Combs, who over the course of a year captured multiple mysterious
Another
unexplained
jump?
events in her home in Waco, Texas.
I am jump scare.
Did you do that?
I don't get jump scared very often.
That
Well,
there, I don't know.
oh yeah, I've seen this one. I kind of questioned this one too.
It's the one with my Nicky Nine, ring the bell and run. That's what that is.
Yeah, but it seemed kind of a little bit weird. Yeah, that could be something. That happened to me in high school. It was a much larger kid who rejected me and sent me.
Oh my god.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a new security
Really?
camera in her backyard. Because eerily, a lot of the strange activity at her home seems to take place in the wooded area just behind her house. So late one night, Lauren is hanging out and casually playing some Call of Duty with her roommate when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason. What happens
I don't
next is all
When the
caught on camera.
dogs are very, very keen to seeing paranormal. So whenever your dog's acting up, it could just be a paranormal. Never open the door. I recommend some of your videos. Yay! Thank you so much for recommending our videos. Thank you. It means a lot. I'm trying to
The
get
dogs
the
all
new
seem
one
freaked out by
but
something that
it's
is going
being a
on
big
outside
pain,
the house. So Lauren checks her outside security cameras and sees
Yes,
something
welcome
that
on in.
chills
Thank you so
her
much for coming
to her
by.
core.
Checking us out.
Did you see him? Yeah, I see.
What? What is that? Oh, it's like someone running back there. That's crazy. It's like it's like a light or something. But you can kind of see it's got, so this camera's got low compression because it's obviously a not a very good quality camera. And with every camera, it always has this, when a low quality one always has the streaking, the compression streak. You can see it, yeah, it's got the low compression. So that phenomenon right there could be pareidolia. That whenever I see these camera, you know, a really crappy camera like this and it's capturing a person walk by, if a camera sits, I was watching these guys, they do debunking of ghost videos. They're actually VFX artists and they react to these sort of things and then they kind of debunk them. And I seen one, this guy was talking about when the camera sits still for too long. And if someone walks by, it'll look like a ghost walking by, but it's really the person in the low compression of the camera. It was kind of crazy. And I'm like, really? That's kind of cool.
Someone
So
or
that's all
something
that
can be
could
seen
be.
quickly pacing or maybe even running back and
And you
forth
can see
along
it's
the
low
tree line
compression.
in
You can
Lauren's
see
backyard.
The
Lauren has no
the
idea
whisk
who
behind
or
it.
what this could be and is extremely disturbed by the whole experience, especially
Never
after
open the
everything
door.
else that has happened
Never
in the
do it.
past. So just what do you think is going on here? And what is this?
I think,
The Furious Phantom.
I don't know.
These next
It is
creepy
questionable.
videos
That
were
last one
recorded
could be
by a
just person
family in their
walking in the
home in
background.
Staffordshire, England.
And honestly,
The
like,
father of
what's
the
the
family who
camera
goes
angle?
only
Like,
by the
look at the camera angle. It looks like a chair. Oh no, that's a stepway. But why is the that's a dog kennel. Like, why is the camera there? Who has a security camera there? But again, it could be in a window or something. I don't know. It seems too perfect for me.
Furious Phantom. These
Seems a
next
little
creepy
too perfect
videos
for
were
me.
recorded by a family in their home in Staffordshire, England.
I'm
The
with you on
father of the
that,
family, who goes
especially
only by the username
headless
Smug Puppy,
operation on
explains
the,
that they've been
any of those,
experiencing
like,
chilling
Ring cameras
paranormal
with, like, a
activity in their
person.
home for the
There are
last
some where it's
25
like, wow,
years.
that could be something.
But the supernatural encounters have never been as active and terrifying as they are now. One day, Smug Puppy and his daughter are casually
animals are
hanging out
very
in their home. His daughter's filming their cat Lily,
susceptible
who
to
is
the paranormal.
awkwardly sleeping on top of some
Sensitive,
cans
yeah.
and
Sensitive.
bottles. Suddenly,
So.
things take a terrifying turn.
Look at her. Surely that
I
is
love it.
uncomfortable assault. Are you enjoying my dunkers, Dad?
What?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Okay, that's
What? He he
just
got
know
the
the
chip
quality
slapped right out
knives
of his hand. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Wow, it like slapped him.
Jesus Christ!
Holy God.
Jeez.
His chips went flying. That's crazy.
I can't believe I've just
Is there a mark on his face?
Oh my God, I'm shaking.
He's bleeding from it. Holy. Fake? Yeah, but now there's blood involved. So, how can you fake blood?
Something invisible seems to slap Smug Puppy hard across his face. In a later video, he explained that he had been angrily shouting at the entity earlier, upset about the intense
there you
recent
go.
supernatural activity.
There you go.
He suspects that he might
Something you
have
should
angered the
never
paranormal
do.
presence and caused this bizarre
They
attack.
shout at it because it only makes things worse.
Cut
You
to
ignore
over
it.
1 month
Ignore it,
later,
unless it's something bad.
and Smug Puppy
Then you
sees
don't
something
ignore it, you find
unusual
help.
out of the corner of his eye. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Okay guys, I'm filming this door because I keep seeing the shadow.
Oh yeah, okay, so this right away I can already tell that there is something bad happening in this guy's house and he needs to get help. for it. I can already tell just by what's happening. There's physical stuff happening.
Because he was taunting us.
It's taunting it, and that only makes things worse. But I can already tell that there's something negative in this home. Just by watching this, I know.
Just bear with me a sec. Sorry, guys. Just film me a sec.
He kind of turned his head. You think?
I can see fake.
I could, but
Could be a person running back there.
Something's moving that door. I want to prove there's nothing in there.
yeah, that
Okay, the dog freaked out, so.
there could be something bad in this guy's home.
Dog's freaking out.
Yeah, there's something bad. I would go and get help if that was me. See, I wasn't when I had my attachment. It was nothing like this. This is
You got
like
me?
scary.
Right.
This is like you
I'm
need to find help.
because the rest of the guys there. I'm not moving. Come here. Film around the bed
That's
and
a
everything.
25-year haunting.
Make sure
yeah.
there's nothing
That's
in there.
a lifelong haunting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, film me. Film the door. 100%.
I like how they got a double camera
Yeah,
going.
you see.
Yeah.
Nothing, just dressing gowns.
A dark figure seems to dart back and forth in the
Oh,
doorway
wow,
at a
look at
super
that.
fast speed before slamming
That's
the bedroom
crazy.
door
I think
shut.
that could be something bad.
The door handle
like, that might be
shakes
something you need to
uncontrollably.
find help for.
But once the father and daughter are finally able to get inside the bedroom, there's nothing there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So could it be that
That's
this
nuts.
family home is haunted by a dangerous entity? Or is it all just
I
an
don't know. That
elaborate
one,
hoax?
that one looks a little, but that one
decide.
there is.
The flyby. This next video was recorded by pilot Cesar Murillo Perez, who was flying an Airbus A320 passenger jet at 29,000 feet in the sky above Medellin, Colombia. He suddenly spots something very unusual. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
What scene?
Oh. He was making it actually more aggressive than all the years before. Yes, definitely the taunting will do it. Never taunt. What is that? It's like a sphere of some kind floating by.
An unknown
I
dark
don't know
round
what that
object
is,
can be
but
seen
it's-
flying above the clouds
Birds-
at
this
29,000
is
feet.
probably over
The
Saskatchewan
pilot
right
says
now.
that he has no idea what this object could be,
Bird's
and the
landing
footage
pad.
Bert's
still
landing
remains
pad.
a
Where is
mystery.
Bert tonight? What is
So,
that?
let me know your theories and ideas
not a
on
bird.
just what
It's
this
some sort of
is.
sphere, like floating. It's so
Thank
weird.
you so much for watching. As I say again and again, my upload schedule is crazy, all over the place. So please subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll always know immediately when a new video is posted. And you can also follow me on the Instagram there, and on the Twitter there, and on the Tik.
Good video. I love Nukes Top 5. That was the Nukes Top 5. Hope you all enjoyed it. Should we watch one of our videos now? Or do we want to keep with the other people and react to other people's stuff? For those of you that don't know, we're at the part of the stream where we react to other people's stuff. We react to our stuff and whatever else. So if you guys want us to react to a video, we'll do it. Depending on the video. I wonder what is making it act... I already read that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the taunting, that's for sure.
Yeah, I get taunted. That's what it usually happens.
Never do that. You ever have a haunting? Don't sit there and provoke it. Because what happens when you provoke something? It comes and it attacks you, right? If I were to sit here and, yell names at Nathan, he's going to eventually come and attack me, right? It's a person you're yelling at. Serious. If I sit here and I start calling you names and I start yelling at you, and something's going to come back after it. Slap Tam, I like that. I like that. Good idea. Slap Tam it is. Slap Tam, I like it. Let's see what it's. I don't really watch Slap Tam very often. Slap Tam videos. I don't really watch Slap Tam very often. I'm a Nukes Top 5 fanboy, like all the way. So we'll watch some Slap Tam. How about that? I like that. Good idea.
What do you call a nutritious snack? Made with
What do
wholesome
you call
Cracker
a
Barrel
nutritious
cheese and
snack?
sweet ingredients like decadent chocolate and delicious dried fruit? We call it one
Sure.
sweet combo. New Cracker
It
Barrel
is
sweet
actually,
combo.
if it's dark
Now
chocolate.
this is
Dark
snacking.
chocolate's good.
Now
Oh, the
this
Cracker
is
Barrel.
cheese.
That's my
Just
that's
because
my
it's getting cold
investigation
outside
snack
doesn't mean you have to catch
is
one.
Cracker Barrel cheese. I always
your
get
daily
like
dose of
I
the
go into the
Sunshine
co-op
Vitamin
there
with
and they
Immune
have
Plus.
thin
Vitamin D
cut
and C plus
sliced
B vitamins
cheese,
and
and I just
zinc.
get like a big
Get
pack
weather
of that
ready
with some
with
sausage.
emergency.
Oh, I just sausage still in back seat.
Is it really? Is it still good? I wonder.
Now today we've got something.
Why
a little bit
wouldn't you
special
put
for
it in the
Some bonus
fridge?
content
'Cause I
from Wii.
noticed when I was
It's a
cleaning my
massive
car.
compilation of some of the scariest
Oh.
video clips going
It's like
around.
$9.
Sit
That was a
back, relax,
$9
and enjoy.
sausage I bought.
I thought you took it with you.
No, I forgot it in the back seat, and I was hoping you would have ate it.
I didn't even know it's back.
Paranormal investigator
No.
Lalo Escalante is
$10
dedicated
down
to
the drain.
exploring some of the most notorious locations in
Don't worry,
Mexico.
We'll get
Whether
some
it's
more.
abandoned buildings, sites of urban legend, or cemeteries, more often than not, Lalo
They just
Escalante
released one
captures some
today?
really
Is that the one
freaky
we're
stuff
watching?
on camera. In this episode, he's
It's the
exploring an
daytime.
old
Oh,
graveyard.
it is. Okay, we're watching it.
Many locals believe the property is riddled with tormented spirits, and often
I don't
report
watch this guy
sightings of
very often.
shadowy figures lurking in the dead of
It's almost
night and
every day,
objects
but it's
moving
stuff
seemingly
other-
all on their
other
own.
channels have already
Disembodied
shown.
screams are
But it's
also
pretty
said
cool.
to be a common occurrence.
It's pretty good.
It
I
isn't
stick
long
with
into
Nuke
the
Stop 5
exploration,
because
but-
his stuff isn't repurposed from other people, and he posts and not like I don't understand why people post every day. Like,
Before
that's
the OP
nuts.
begins hearing
It's
things
nuts.
in
It's
the
way too much.
distance.
Way too much.
Escucho un grito.
Speaking, you know. Oh.
Yeah, no subtitles.
And there's gonna be no subtitles. It's just speaking
Hola?
in a foreign language. I like it.
Uy, uy. Abrió una reja.
Moments later, as the camera holder's torch begins to flicker, he asks if there's any spirits nearby to make themselves known. That's when this happens.
Si una entidad se quiere manifestar, dame una señal. ¿Alguna entidad se encuentra aquí? ¿Qué pedo?
What?
Watching
The
that
water's
again, a
going?
nearby tap mysteriously turns itself
seen
on,
something red.
scaring
Oh, that's
the cat
creepy.
away.
Oh, it's a cat.
¿Alguna entidad se encuentra aquí?
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Gotta go. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, miss. Thank you so much for stopping by.
pedo?
Yeah, good night.
Have a good night.
Se abrió la llave.
He then turns the tap off, but seconds
What?
later, it turns itself back on.
How,
Se abrió la
though?
llave. Uy,
Oh,
¿Quién anda ahí?
cat.
Many
Se abrió
cat.
la
That's a
llave.
different cat.
Just sitting there.
That's a different cat. There was a black cat, and
Luis
that's a gray
abrió.
one, so there's another one.
¿sí la vieron?
Shape shifter.
Just wait, hang on. Does it turn its... Can you see the handle turn, I wonder? Oh, that's freaky.
Mira, 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 mira. Otra vez de nuevo.
Oh, that's freaky. That's really
De
creepy.
nuevo se abrió.
Have a drink.
Later, the uploader explores another part of
A
the
lot of
cemetery
Spanish
when
paranormal
something
channels,
eerie
that
is
stuff.
caught on camera. Watch.
That
¿Quién está aquí?
you'll never see real crazy. Spanish ghosts are
Alguien es-
wild, like
Yeah.
nuts. Like,
Vean, vean, vean,
like
vean, vean.
it'll
vean,
make
vean.
it makes
Vean
our
cómo el tren se está
videos look
moviendo.
like.
El tren se está
Oh,
moviendo,
I
el tren se
thought
está
I had seen
moviendo.
that moved.
Oh,
El tren
did
se está
move?
moviendo,
What?
vean, vean, vean.
Somehow,
like
the
another
toy
cat.
appears to move on its own.
Oh, that's freaky. That
he
is
even checks
really
to see if
creepy.
there's batteries, but there's none there.
¿Quién eres? Vean, por favor,
Okay,
que no estoy
where's the
desenfocando
subtitles
esto.
at?
Se está moviendo el tren.
I watched this earlier today.
Dios mío de mi vida.
That's crazy.
Vean. No tiene pilas, vean.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that is freaky. How do you explain
After
that?
hearing numerous strange sounds, the explorer is soon confronted by a terrifying sight. Take a look.
Se ve que tiene muchísimos años.
Other cat around the corner.
Mira. Ay, ay, se vio una mujer.
Hey,
Se
there
vio
was
una
a person
mujer.
walking up that end.
Here it is
What?
again, slowed down.
Oh, there is a person
There
in a
appears to be
white
the figure
dress.
of a
That's
woman
freaky.
moving to the
I
right.
hate white dress, long-haired ladies. Screw that stuff. I'm out.
What's that location you're
Oh
talking about?
God, what location?
Why with the nun?
Oh, that's the Gravelberg convent.
The OP is so freaked out, he begins to
Maybe,
recite a
that's not an
prayer in
official thing.
Latin.
Pater Noster,
Good night, miss.
qui sinceris,
Yes, glad you were here. Thanks for stopping
Sanctificetur,
by, buddy.
nomen tu
Have a good
adveniat,
night.
Regnum tu fiat.
Enjoy work in the
Voluntat
morning.
tuus is secured.
I'm assuming
in
you work
cielo in the
tomorrow.
terra.
Before long, yet more strange
Oh, he's probably
activity is
gone, yeah.
recorded.
Quiero que te presentes.
Speaking in a foreign language, just tell me what he's saying.
Preséntate. De nuevo.
Well, what was
The
that? Did you see
candle
that?
seems to move by itself.
De nuevo.
Down there.
Down there, yeah. Oh, that's weird.
The camera holder then decides to go investigate the tap once more,
crazy,
the
that
place
tap.
where all the eerie activity began in
Yeah,
the first
the cash
place.
is hovering around it.
It's water.
Yeah, and the ghost keeps watering them.
Esa llave no se va a abrir, yo creo. Ay, Dios mío.
Culture has so much witchcraft, cursed locations, and cults. Oh, that is freaky. Pertaining to different types of death, saints, and
Eventually, the
Satan,
noises
so
and bizarre
investigations
activity
are created
become too
into-
much
yeah,
for the
I'd say
explorer,
so.
and the video abruptly
I'd say
ends.
so. You're definitely 100% right, and I guarantee there's been
So what do
rituals
you
that have
make of
happened
this
in this
eerie
cemetery.
encounter? Could this old cemetery in Mexico really be haunted? The moving toy, the tap, the strange
Yeah, I'd say
vanishing
it's
woman.
haunted.
It all
Like-
certainly makes you wonder whether something supernatural is at play here.
Oh,
But
yeah,
ultimately,
no doubt. If you
I'll
got
let
things
you be the
moving like
judge.
that.
And then like a.
Ay, se vio una mujer.
You should have ran down.
Se vio una mujer.
Yeah, you should have. Well, would you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he says.
This game,
Of course I will.
you're not ready.
Just to see if anybody's there.
So I'm here. This is the entrance to the bunker. I don't.
In this video,
I've
YouTuber
seen this one
ILMN
before.
Barno
This was
Paranormal
nuts.
explores an old bunker hidden
This one
somewhere
reached top
deep
5.
in the
This was
woods.
freaky.
And I have to say this is much creepier than the
This guy's got some
factory,
cool stuff. This guy.
because it's on the ground.
Ask any supernatural enthusiast and they'll probably tell you the best place to come into contact with the paranormal is somewhere that's seen tragic events.
Yep,
And old military
definitely.
fortifications certainly fall into this category.
I'd say so.
Early into his investigation, the YouTuber enters a room that's not too far from the entrance.
Small rooms. Yeah,
This is supposedly where he stores some of his equipment.
This is the room.
As he does, he closes the door behind him.
This
Why
is the
though?
room.
Why would he
where I
close?
have my stuff.
Suddenly, the YouTuber is startled by a noise.
And he turns back and the door's open. That's crazy.
Hello.
When he turns around, the door is wide
That's
open.
crazy. That'd freak me
I
out.
swear I closed the door. If
He searches for an explanation, but the area is empty.
okay, come here. There's
Confused, he carries on. He makes his way down a dark corridor, penetrating deeper and deeper into the darkness.
the phone is haunted. I don't know.
It soon becomes obvious that the maze-like structure is vast, an easy place for someone who isn't paying attention to get lost.
Yeah, I'd say. I really want a big location one day. One where you can get lost in. That'd be cool.
As he navigates between a series of rooms, he captures something chilling on camera. Take a look.
Oh, what the heck, dude? Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
Okay, that.
A piece of rubble,
Time to go.
perhaps wood or a tile, seemingly lifts itself up off the floor. Stands up
That
straight for a
is
few
crazy. That
seconds
is
before
nuts.
crashing down.
Whatever the spirit that did that was, does not want him in there. It's trying to scare him out of there. Look at my power. That's basically what that's saying. Look what
Understandably,
I
the
can do.
YouTuber runs away in terror.
I saw it moving and I
would do the same.
Just completely.
Yet somehow he gathers his composure and manages to continue exploring the vast
Yeah,
complex.
that would be freaky by myself. I give him credit for going back into that alone.
Was it
Soon after, however, he admits that the previous incident rattled him and decides to end his investigation.
Yeah, I would too.
Then, as he heads back to the room where he left his gear, he captures one final chilling moment. Watch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good thing he didn't see that at the moment.
Yeah, because you would have been gone.
In a blink and you'll miss it moment, a shadowy figure peers out at him from around a corner.
Yeah.
And it ducks back in as soon as he
It seems as though the YouTuber didn't even notice it.
Yeah, that's freaky.
I have to go for my stuff, so.
Parts? Who knows?
Could this figure have been some sort of paranormal entity, or was it more likely to have been a squatter, one perhaps that was keeping a watchful eye on the YouTuber, hoping he wouldn't discover his presence? Lots of children claim to have imaginary friends. They laugh and play with people that can't be seen.
Definitely,
What if these beings
you,
were real
actually, right?
and
You
we
have an
just couldn't
imaginary
see
friend.
them? This next clip, posted to Reddit by Summer1116, might
Reminds
just
me of-
prove that they
reminds me of
really
you
do
and your
exist.
imaginary friend.
The poster claims that their son would occasionally
you're
have
always
conversations with someone who wasn't there. On this particular night, she decided to film his antics.
graphic keeps
In the
fooling
clip,
me
we can
into
see the young boy
thinking
hiding
something
behind
is
some clothes.
That was Nathan, actually. Nathan was actually swatting at the spider. He didn't realize I had spiders on the screen, and he was swatting at it. I come out, I'm like, what are you doing?
However,
He's
the
like, "There's a
boy's
spider on
mood
my
suddenly
hat." And I'm
seems
like,
to
"No,
sour.
there's not."
He stomps back
It
and
was kinda
forth
funny,
across the
actually.
room and begins to talk angrily in a childish voice.
Grayson, who are you talking to? Who are you yelling at?
He even slams his hands on the furniture, apparently frustrated by something.
Oh, and I think we're only going to be
At
having
one point, he stops to take a
live stream
breath.
this week.
It's then
this
that a
month.
ghostly voice seems to
We're
answer
gonna
him.
have to.
If you listen closely, you can
Halloween,
hear what sounds like a
the
female's
29th.
voice whispering the word,
Oh.
sorry.
Wait. Maybe we'll do a live stream on the 29th. Just before I invested. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll go on the 29th. How about that?
The Redditor states that she didn't hear the voice at the time, and it wasn't until she watched the video back sometime later
Oh, we
that she
both did,
noticed
never
it.
mind. Well, we could do it
This
all
isn't the
after.
only mysterious activity to occur in the home either. The boy's father also claims to have
we'll do
heard
it
a
on the
little girl
29th.
laughing in the wee
It'll
hours
just
of
be
the
a little later
morning.
than normal.
Could it be possible that their house actually is haunted, and the poster's son has made friends with these entities?
Yeah, I did.
Some viewers believe that the voice is just a sound made by the
Sunday
toddler. But what do you think?
Oh, okay.
Have one more listen and let me know where you land on this in the comment section
Thought my
down
screen
below.
was-
Grayson, who are you talking to?
I thought my
Who are you yelling at?
so funny. Yeah, it's been fooling a lot of people. I really like it. It's very amusing.
This next
Ooh,
one
we
is an
gotta
old
change
school
our- we gotta
ghost
change
sighting
our
that's been
thing.
haunting the internet for over 16 years.
We're
In
at,
April of
we're
2006,
at
the investigative
8:46.
group Western New York Paranormal
let
was
me
spending
check.
the night at Valentine Museum after hearing
8:46,
rumors
we
that the
gotta
property
change it.
was heavily haunted
So
by
someone, if
spirits.
someone subscribes
The
to
original
channel
clip
and
was
it's-
uploaded
their-
to
their
YouTube
profile
by Nitro
isn't public,
Cijo.
it won't show it.
It's after midnight
There's a
when one of the
count on here.
museum's
I gotta
security cameras
manually go
shows
in
one of
and
the
do it.
team members searching a
annoying.
room.
Oh, it might not let me do
That's
it
when
'cause I'm
something
live.
very
Oh, wait, no, it
eerie
will.
happens just next to them. Watch.
We're at 8:46, and tomorrow the new video is coming out. Like I said, tomorrow the video is going out no matter the state, and it will be out by the evening for sure. If I get the video fixed by early, maybe I'll upload it earlier, but it will definitely be out in whatever state it's in the evening. So
On
I'm gonna
first watch,
fix
it can
what
be
I
hard to see
can, the
anything at
major
all.
big
But if you
parts that are
brighten the
annoying,
image, you can
and
see
then
a
I'm gonna
dark
send
figure
it.
walk right past
But-
one of the team members.
Whatever state it's in, it's going out tomorrow. Oh, that's freaky.
Here's a different filter
That's
again.
freaky. I'm gonna get a good sleep tonight. I'm not staying up till 1 a.m. like I usually do working on the video. I'm actually gonna go to bed at a decent time, wake up refreshed and clear-minded, and just work on the video.
Located in Victor, New York, the original building was called Valentine Hall and was built in 1879. Levi Valentine built the grand 5-story structure with plans for it to become a sort of shopping plaza. However, when the planned railway line set to come through the town was never finally built, the area suffered a sharp decline. Valentine Hall was ultimately abandoned and left empty for decades. Over the years, locals began to suspect that the building was haunted. Some say that in the middle of the night you can sometimes hear a music box playing in the empty building. Visitors have claimed to have seen tools and other objects moving on their own, and even full-bodied apparitions have been reported.
That's crazy.
This
I wish.
security footage, now colloquially known as the Valentine ghost sighting, has become somewhat notorious in the paranormal community. Dozens of experts have attempted to debunk the footage. Some say it's nothing more than another person walking by. Others claim it's been altered, but some insist it's the real deal.
It's from 2006. Video editing wasn't very popular back then like it is now. There wasn't such thing as Premiere or After Effects, so faking something like that is way harder to do.
Do you think there's a...
It's strange that no one seems to be able to come to a clear consensus,
Oh,
and so
look at
the
that.
footage plays on.
Interesting.
Year after year, it continues to intrigue those looking for proof that ghosts really
Car
do
goes
exist.
by and then this starts up. I don't know. That's hard to. You can actually see it waddle like that, like a person would. It honestly looks like a person. I don't think that's a car headlight. It's not like a reflection of anything.
Shop Sport Check's
It's
big
sort of
check
tell
event
because of the
today.
grainy footage. But again, when you have grainy footage like that, that's
mini
when you get,
multivitamin
the phenomenon
for immune
pareidolia
support.
kicks in.
Try Centrum Mini's Immunity.
But that's different though. It stands out.
When Redditor Random
Holy,
Doge
how long
47
is this?
decided
This
to
is an
visit the
hour and
abandoned
15
Hartwood
minutes
Hospital
long?
in Scotland, they were
Jesus.
probably hoping to capture some creepy
Holy
footage.
God! Who
As it
wanted us
turns
to
out,
watch
they may have
Slapped Ham? An hour and 15 minutes. Jesus. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long. I just happened to look at the time to see how much is left. Hour and 15 minutes. Dude, do we have one that's 15 minutes? I like that. That's way better. Let's go with that one. Holy God. I was wondering why it wasn't ending. Oh, it's another Slapped Ham, but it's 15 minutes long.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that are starting to spook the internet. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content.
Ooh, I know
like
what we
this.
should watch. I got an idea. Hang on. We gotta watch something here. It's a surprise. Oh, actually, let's watch I like the better one. I like yeah. I like this one. We gotta watch it. We gotta watch this one. I'm guilty. Holy, good thing I looked, but I didn't realize it was an hour and 15 minutes long. Jeez. Okay, we gotta watch this though. You'll see what it is right away. My favorite video that ever lived on the internet. Where is it? Right here. Right here.
What if you...
Hang on. Goose Pimples. We're watching Goose Pimples, but it's not just Goose Pimples. It's something more.
are being watched
you know what it
by
is.
an entity
Quiet.
you cannot
They'll
see?
find out.
Does
Stick
that
around
terrify
for this video
you?
because there's a special
Good,
surprise in
because
it for
even
you
ghost
guys.
hunters are struggling
this
to
video
explain the ghost.
Was uploaded by a channel called Goose Pimples. They're almost at 100K. That's crazy. This video got 118,000 views. That's crazy. But watch the video.
Those videos we found
And
for
let me
you
know
this
what you
week, especially the bonus video at
Pretty
the end.
awesome? Yes,
so make
yeah.
sure you stick around.
I like Goose Pimples.
Are you ready for your weekly Goose Pimples fix?
Oh, I
Let's
am.
get this spook fest started.
Halloween videos that
Number
keep
5,
you that
Haunted
keep you up,
Hotel Room.
up. I can't.
The next time you
I
book
can't
a
speak.
hotel room, make
That
sure
keep
you
you
keep a
up all
close
night
eye on
because
the
they're,
ceiling,
so
because there
long.
might be
Literally,
something
no
lurking
doubt, hey?
around. Facebook user River Vorga didn't pay much attention
They keep
to
you
it
up all night
until
long
it
because
became
they're so
too
long. I
strong
love it.
for him to ignore. Take a look.
Halloween
Fucking wrong with this hotel room? Dude,
suggested all, but
what the fuck?
I don't think it was. Just,
Holy shit.
I don't think it was this
Oh
intention.
my god.
It was pretty awesome.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yes,
We need a new
Goose Pi-
hotel
You
room.
know the video. You know the video.
Yeah, fuck that.
Is the freaking hotel breathing
No,
from the ceiling?
I think it's the wind. Or
Some
Josh.
commenters suggest the possibility of a tiny earthquake that happened in Dallas
might
earlier
be,
that
it might
day.
be. You gotta
But
watch
when
and
the
find out.
hotel
Don't
staff
spoil
were
it for
alerted,
people.
they said they had no
Lots of people don't
idea
even know
or
about this
even
video.
felt anything. Apparently,
It's, quote,
Actually,
nothing
50%
to
of
worry
our
about.
viewership came from this.
But come on,
I'm not even gonna
if
lie.
it was
50%
an
of people that
earthquake, why isn't
are
everything
active
else
and, you
around
know,
this dude
in the
shaking
comments
as
and the
well?
videos and stuff came
And
from
why
this
the
video,
hell
so.
does it look like the ceiling is having an asthma attack? The movement is coming in waves with pauses longer than 1 second each. Pretty sure an earthquake would be trembling faster than that.
No, I think
But
it's
what do
a
you
giraffe.
think? Let us know in the comments, and while you're at it, don't forget to bump the like button and subscribe. Actually, don't subscribe just yet. We will earn your subscription by the end of this compilation.
Oh, really?
Number 4. Midnight Horror.
Midnight
A security guard at a hospital in Thailand was left speechless after checking the CCTV camera. He didn't believe in paranormal entities until he witnessed this jaw-dropping scary video. Let's watch.
Oh, is it moving by itself? That's freaky. That is terrifying. Holy God. What would you do if you seen that? Would you go and shake hands with the ghost?
Oh, I'll be gone.
You'd be
Then
gone.
I'll come back afterwards.
I'd be out there. I'd be like, hello?
I'll go sit right in.
I'd want to get in there with my EMF meter.
I'll go sit inside that chair.
I'd go sit in the chair and tell the ghost to push me around and see if it would. That'd be so fun to
Believe
get
it
pushed around by a
or
ghost.
not, the hospital staff still insist that the wheelchair is manual and there was no wind that could possibly move it in the way it did. There was certainly no one around during the witching hour, as we can clearly see in the
only
footage.
problem with us
So,
right now is we're not uploading consistently, like, because the videos take so long to work on.
does this
That's
mean the
only
wheelchair
problem.
was moving
My
all by
growth is
itself?
slow, but that's fine.
While
That's fine.
skeptics
We're
will
fine
probably
with that.
associate this
You know,
jump
I'd
cut
prefer
with a
quality
brake that would
over-
allow someone to change the direction of a
Sit in
string,
it and,
the incident sparked
ask for a
concern
ride?
among
That's a
those
good
who
idea.
knew the backstory of this
Can you imagine
particular
getting pushed
wheelchair.
around by a ghost?
Apparently, it belonged to the hospital's former director, who used it
What's
day
going
and
on?
night
This is
right
weird.
until the time he died. Just a few days before, his family
Sitting on his
donated the
lap.
wheelchair to the hospital, and that was also a few days
What happens if the ghost
before this
can't
bizarre
walk? You just be
incident
sitting on him
happened.
then.
Everyone at the facility
thought
got
this
so
through,
scared
did we?
that they won't go anywhere near that creepy ass wheelchair.
Oh yeah, we could.
What do you think?
But we don't know if he's pushing
Strings
it. He's probably
or
sitting
a real
in the,
attachment?
in the chair.
Let us know in the comments. Number 3. Haunted Museum. The YouTube channel Purgatory Adventures
who are
sends us
these
some pretty
people? I've never heard of them
general-looking evidence
before.
of poltergeist activity captured when they investigated Almeida's most haunted building.
That's crazy. I've
Have
never
you
seen
heard
this
the
before.
frightening stories
Wonder who these
associated
guys
with the
are.
famous Almeida and District Heritage Museum? According to historical accounts, the museum was previously a residential property built in 1908.
Really?
Strangely enough,
I
Mr.
didn't
Tice
know
built the
that.
house after his own house burnt down during Almeida's Great Fire in 1907. Many families
ghosts,
occupied
one
this house until the 1930s, when it was converted into a hospital. No one knows what went wrong with the building throughout the years, but nearby residents started noticing unusual activities at night. Lights come on and off without anyone
Thank you
around
so
the
much.
light
We
switches.
plan on it. We plan on
Visitors have reported seeing a figure
Have a
dressed
good
in
night.
blue out of the corner of their eyes, among
Have a
other
good night.
weird, unexplainable events. Let's hear what Shirlene Best, a local resident, has to say about what's going on inside the medical room, which is considered the paranormal hotspot of this building.
I joined Uber One
Really?
for the
Do we-
$0
do we
delivery
have to
fee
do
on
ads right
roasted
now?
yams, Hawaiian pizza,
It's
no
getting into
ham,
the best part of the
and my
video.
favorite, untossed jams. Uber One's actually my favorite cult.
Holy. Is this fake?
So as recently
Now
as
the
this
best part of the
morning,
video is
I was
coming
here in the museum with one of the local board members, and we were viewing in here in the medical room, and as we stepped out into the hallway and went to the bedroom, she could hear footsteps following us, and it brought her up with a start and said, "I think we have company."
32 years ago, this building was transformed into a museum, and the local authorities, as well as the people who live
I
in
hated
the
that
area,
mannequin, it was
have
annoying.
donated all the objects on display. Some are just old relics, but some are believed to be haunted. Haunted objects, as well as the creepy history behind this building, are probably the reason for what Shirlene experienced. She's not alone when it comes to experiencing paranormal activity in the building though. Paul, who lived in this place before it was transformed into
Paul.
a
I love
museum,
this guy. He
is
was great.
almost 100% sure that the place is alive.
I purchased a place from Mona, and I asked her about ghosts, and she said no, there weren't any that she knew of. But anyway, I was sitting in the kitchen, we were eating by myself, and I could see this go by from here, and it looked like an old man.
Looked like an old man.
And then my wife, ex-wife, came over, and she was sitting there and playing cards with me or something, and she noticed it also, but it was a woman. So, and it just went to here, and we never pursued it, eh?
How long did you live in the house for then?
Only about 2 years.
About 2
myself,
years?
yeah.
Okay.
And then one evening, I was out, and I came home. It was about midnight or so, and my son was sleeping on an old couch right there.
I
And
love this
wasn't
old
here,
video.
so I just leaned
I love
against the doorway,
the old videos from back
and
in
I
the
was
day.
looking at him, and
They were good.
right there in the
Who's
middle
that
of that
guy?
bay window.
Yeah. Who's the
came
guy with the hat? I don't know.
Light,
Who is it?
just-
Who is the guy with the hat?
no, it's sat right
guy.
here over
We
the
wore
little
blue
bush.
back in the day.
Really?
Right? And it just sat there about this big, and it just bobbed up and down a little bit. And I think I said, "You should go to heaven." And it turned and just, well, it just moved and went right back to here, and vanished. Eh?
Really?
But it went really fast, and it looked like it traveled for a mile.
Wow.
But it was only inside the room.
That's crazy.
It was something different.
Wow.
And then my little son was upstairs, spent the night with me, and he's down here at 2 o'clock in the morning in the dark. I heard him going up the stairs, bang, bang, bang. And I said, "Where were you?" He says,
That's a
"With the girl."
foreshadowing of the future.
I guess there's a little girl here.
Little girl here?
And she used to sit right over there and watch me.
He must have been
watching
predicting the
television.
future when he said that
You'd
your
see the little
footsteps going
hats
down the
and-
stairs.
Wow. Everything like
Foreshadowing
that.
of the future.
And my other son was sleeping in the bedroom right there, across from the top of the stairs. And he said, "He wake up, and here's the little girl standing there looking at him."
Really?
And he was about 12. Eh?
So then how haunted? That would be freaky. Could you imagine
Three
waking
for
up
sure.
and seeing someone
one with
standing there above
whatever
you?
that is.
Oh
that
man, I'd
entity,
be out of there.
that ball of
Goodbye.
light thing.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I'd be out. I'm
The
done.
very first
Goodbye.
night I stayed here, I slept on the floor, and we heard.
Oh god, I would just be like, just close my
But
eyes,
not
go
really.
back
It
to
sounded
sleep.
like somebody rolling a big block of wood up the stairs.
Really?
Right? Like old boy was bringing a motor in the house or something like that, because that's what he used to do
I
here.
love this guy. He's great.
But
He was my
dead also.
favorite. Yeah. He was
And
pretty good.
what else?
I should send him our return
oh,
investigation
my
and see if
sofa
they'll
was here.
feature it again.
And I was
I
sitting
sent
on
him this one.
end,
They
like
jumped on it
this.
quick, but I gotta
Jim-
send him the return
Doc's
one.
son from Oxbow was sitting over here, and this big black, like a cloud, came out of the ceiling.
Because I loved our return video. I thought it was a really well.
his face
It
was
wasn't like
pure white
we didn't catch the door opening
and
again,
then it just
but we caught a cool
it
SLS
went
figure.
back into the ceiling also.
So in your
Couple of
experience,
them.
what time
Really
did they come
some
out
good
at?
SLS
Well,
figures
it's usually
and some good voices. Yeah.
summertime, all evening with the little girl.
Oh yeah.
The ball of light was midnight or so, but this traversing back and forth between
Return
the man
was
and the
pretty good.
woman
I loved
is
our return
pretty well
video.
all day.
I think that's a
And
well
it's usually
made. I
in
don't mean to toot my
March,
own horn, but I think I did a really good
February,
job on that
March
video.
is the busiest time.
Busiest time, really.
It was our first ever return
But this was the
investigation. We've never
hospital.
returned
Yeah.
to a
The
location
old
before. This
Dr.
was the
Woods had
first
it,
one.
they, and I guess a diphtheria
Yeah,
thing
and that was
killed a bunch of people. And they
The
died
new
here.
version of it, yeah, that's
Several of
right.
them, I guess. And I had other friends. I rented the place out when I wasn't here, but she came out of the kitchen with a cigarette, and the ghost went whack.
Really?
And she left and never came back.
Holy.
That Mrs.
Crazy.
Hey. Minnie's sister. Minnie Cecil's sister.
Well.
And Roberta he was working here and
I could hear him talking about this.
shut the lights off.
Yeah,
and here,
literally,
the lights
that's
are
how he
back
is in
on.
real
Upon
life. Not even
hearing
joking.
all this, the team of paranormal...
The guy, I actually seen this guy one day. I was walking in a store and I bumped into him and we got talking about the museum again. And he just went on about the ghosts and he's like, he was telling me, I told everyone that place was haunted and now there's finally proof out there. And I was like, yep.
Investigators
you're right,
decided to debunk the mysteries behind
I
this
tried
creepy
telling
place,
everyone.
and they came well
was
prepared
crazy.
for the task. The team starts with a
He's a
spirit
great
box
interview. We've
session.
had lots of good interviews.
But other
That's
than
what I love about our ghost trips. It's always an adventure, literally. We never know who we're gonna meet. It's always new people we're meeting, different experiences, different things happen. Like we've had some funny stuff happen to us. We've had some crazy moments, like even like off the camera, we've had like crazy stuff happen. Like driving to locations, we've had stuff happen to us and fun moments and cool little trips and sightseeing. It's great. I love it. We always look forward to our trips.
Yeah.
It's always a worthwhile, even if we don't get to upload it or the kinks along the way. It's always a good time.
and some orbs flying
That's why
around,
Outlook doesn't feel like
they
a bummer
don't
to me.
capture anything interesting
well
enough
worth time.
downstairs.
We had
So
fun.
they decide to go upstairs.
Yeah, the travels are great.
But as soon as they enter
Stuff you guys
the
don't
allegedly most haunted room of the house, their attention is diverted straight away. Let's watch.
Stay there. I want to go check on that thing.
Yeah, the old SLS setup, I love it. What? So,
Something banged on the bottom of my floor. On my floor. I was like right here. Something banged on the bottom of my floor.
That shook the floor. I thought that was you.
No.
I remember this.
Oh my god. That was me, sorry.
I was like right here. I was right here and I felt it on
This
the
is
bottom
what
of
he
my
screwed
floor.
up on. He screwed up on this
The
part.
first bang clearly stunned the both of them, but then there's another sound heard which just shows that these guys are honest paranormal investigators, as one of them quickly said, quote, "That was me, sorry," as he steps on a floorboard. But
Actually,
they still can't explain
Actually, it wasn't a floorboard I stepped on. It was a part of the crib I tripped over. And I tripped over it many times in that part. It would have been a cool blooper, but I tripped over that crib like 8 times, I swear to God. And each time I did it, I was just like, oh my God.
first bang which sounded like it was coming from downstairs, so they decide to head back
This
to
was
the main
back
entrance.
in the day before we had the cool, like the great setup we have. Like usually now, when we go into a location, we have our headlamps and we can see clearly and bright. And then we set up our cameras on tripods with flashlights. Back in the day, we didn't do that. We just used our camera phones. And when you didn't have a, and I don't know, it's just we watch
That's
the
when
video and
they
it's like,
find
wow, we've
what
come a
could
long
be the
ways.
reason
Like,
behind
that's
the
just the
strange
camera
bang.
light.
Take a look.
And we only had one. Yeah, that's just the phone
Found this
light.
flaw. There's a loophole that the lottery didn't see,
It
and I
is.
won
It really is.
15,000.
But and we only had one camera. That's it.
Come back
One
downstairs.
camera that we used. And two. No, so
Come
we had
back
two. We had the
downstairs. What
stationary
was
one.
that? I felt that.
It hit. Soon as you mentioned
The whole setup is different
The
now.
door's open.
What?
The door's open. We closed that, remember?
Yeah. What did you say? Sorry, you mentioned the door.
Oh my god. the door's
Don't. The
open.
closed captions are dumb. Like, the
Who's in
captions
here?
don't ever line up.
I wonder if the wind. Wait, let's try and debunk this door opening. Is there a
You're
wind?
talking about that.
That
stuff
door,
and-
that camera would have caught it.
She said,
There's no window here.
No.
Just film. Look it. There's no wind.
led to this. I know, crazy, hey?
Trees, like,
Why I subbed the honesty
there was a
and
wind.
integrity of the exactly right.
Just wait. Just wait.
One thing I've always strived to do with the investigations that we do is try and paint a story. I know lots of, like, if you look at a normal paranormal investigation nowadays, they just instantly investigating and, you know, stuff's happening. I like to go there. I like to talk with the property owners and talk with people that have had experiences and, you know, and just see, you know, what the history is and, you know, do some cool filming with it, and people just go show up.
They
do the
quickly
investigation,
start
we
trying to
go in there and
debunk
we,
what could have
you know,
caused the
talk
door
with
to
people and that's
open.
it.
They
Hang
go
out for a while.
outside to check the weather and make sure the wind wasn't the culprit behind the unusual activity. But there's no wind, and they're all alone in the building. So why the hell was the door open when they clearly left it closed. That's when they decided to check the static camera. Let's see what it captured.
Static camera.
That's crazy, though.
That is crazy.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it click open.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
If you look closely, you can even see the doorknob moving at the same time as we hear a click.
Oh, you can.
This happened when they were clearly both upstairs
can?
trying
Look
to
at
figure
that.
out where did the first bang come
Wait,
from.
wait, go back.
Closely.
I never seen that.
But you can see it. It's like a shadow figure there.
I don't know. That's hard to tell because it could be just the door opening and just like
If you
the
look
forecasting.
closely, you can even see the doorknob moving at the same time as we hear a click.
Oh yeah,
This
you
happened
can.
when they were clearly both upstairs trying to
Yeah,
figure
you
out
can kinda
where
see
did
it
the
kinda
first
grab
bang
the- okay,
come
that's
from.
kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Excited by the events so far, the team
The
continues
EMS, the
investigating.
K, the stupid
This
your
time,
K2 meter
they
was going
caught
off.
some audio evidence.
That's when we split. Can you move the mannequin?
They caught an EVP on their camera's mic, but they couldn't hear it themselves, so they decided to try another trick to get the entity to give them a sign. They started calling the names of all the people who have died in that building, and that's when they captured what
Emily.
they believe
Emily
to
is
be
one of
the
her.
best
Yeah.
piece of
Yeah.
evidence they have ever captured.
That's
Let's
not
watch.
eligible to this day.
Emily, are you here with us? Ugh. Can you come and talk to us, please? Shut the door. What?
I can't believe we didn't have another camera going at that time.
Oh shit, I can't get to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had crap cameras. Our setup was horrible. This is before I had the
Just
action
dark.
camera. It was just dark, no flashlights.
It's sitting in the chair.
Before we were
It's, like,
doing the
freaking
night
out where the
sleeping, our
spirit
videos
box
felt so
is.
incomplete. It just felt like it just.
Yeah,
I
go
know
sit
I did.
beside it. Go sit
That's
beside
because
it.
everything's through the SLS camera. So this is actually on this side. Everything is mirrored in the SLS camera. Everything's backwards. So whatever image you see on the SLS camera is actually seen the other way around. That's why I sent you to the wrong chair, because I was thinking I was thinking it was in the other, but it was actually sitting in the chair with the spirit box. So
Yeah, because I got the spirit box.
yeah, so that
Yeah, it's the where the
that's
spirit
why I
box
screwed
is.
up, because everything's backwards
Yeah.
through the camera.
Okay, it's mapping you in now.
I'm not here.
It's sitting there. Okay, now it's gone.
Ooh, that's a cold spot.
Yeah, it was sitting in the chair.
Holy, come look at my ear.
What? Oh,
Holy.
what?
Feel the energy, man. Look.
Oh God, it's cold.
No, I didn't even take the camera with me at all.
So, what do you think of the evidence they
Oh,
captured
that's
that
why I
night?
didn't take the camera, because I couldn't, because we only had one camera. That's funny. And I think your camera died. Nowadays, when we go to a location, we have a setup that we do. We investigate for 6 hours maybe, and then we take a 2-hour break and we let everything charge back up again, and then we go to bed. So 6 or 7 hours we investigate for, and then usually by then our cameras are dead, and we recharge full battery, and then we go to sleep. That's how we always do it. 2-hour break.
Is it real proof that ghosts are still lurking around the famous Almeida and District
Well, something
Heritage
like that.
Museum?
I think so.
Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe
Sometimes
to the YouTube channel.
we'll investigate
Purgatory-
for like 4 hours, and then take a 2-hour break, and we'll come back and we'll investigate for a while. Then we'll go to sleep. Sometimes
Adventures
that's how
to
we do it.
follow their journey while capturing evidence from the most haunted
We always
places
go and have a
in
break.
Canada.
If it gets intense.
Number 2. Ghostly Whispers.
Centrum Multigummies, a tasty way to start taking charge of your health.
Yeah, okay, and I care
With
why.
Centrum Multigummies.
Hey.
According to the uploader,
Tim Hortons,
this
that's the way
footage
to
left
go.
their skeptic friends baffled. Let's see if it
True
leads you
Canadian.
to. Make
Only
sure
drinks Tim
you
Hortons.
listen very carefully.
I was kicked off the live?
Who are
Really?
you talking to?
I have no drop frames.
Who are you talking
Hang
to?
on, hang on.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Yeah, it says we got excellent connection. That's weird. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for you. Stream health is excellent. I had nothing. That's weird.
Who are you talking to, Avery?
Thanks everyone that's liking the video too. We're at 7 likes. Thank you, thank you. Also, if anyone wants to watch our past lives, if anyone wants to go back in time and watch like our live investigations of the buildings or our live our live investigations at all, you can do that. I'll show you how to find it. So when you go into YouTube, here, and you go to the channel. If you go into playlists, and then I'll have something in here called live streams. You can watch every live stream in here since the dawn of time, since we started doing it. And by the way, we're about to hit 1 year of doing our live streams. So I have every live stream we've ever done is in this folder here, from the very beginning to now. Everything, all of our Halloween ones, all of our live at locations, what else, everything. You can go back and watch them all. It's all in the playlist. So you look for your playlist on wow, that is an old video. Holy God.
That's when you're playing Phasmo.
This is when I played Phasmo on stream. That was fun. That was a year ago. We're about to hit 1 year. I did this on October 30th of 2021. It was the first live stream we ever did. This is back when I had my green screen, which I miss. I miss my green screen. I gotta watch this. This is nuts. It'll let me. Apparently I can't play my own video. I was shocked when they said, yeah, you guys can investigate in here by yourself. That's crazy. That's so old. It's when back in the day when I had my green screen, which I miss. I miss my green screen quite a bit, actually. It was pretty cool. I put the purgatory thing behind me.
Has a
Just
creepy
a
vibe,
black
dude.
nothingness.
You walk
through that place, and that's all you get. Oh, shut up. No one cares. I know, it was pretty horrendous, but yeah, if anyone wants to watch
Catch it.
past
Let's do a
live
little
streams, you can
digging.
do that. Just go into the
22
playlist
months
section
old Avery
and,
seems to be
search,
playing around like
search
any
up,
other kid of his age. But could
search up
something
the live
mysterious
streams and
be
you'll find
going
it. You
on
can watch
right under his parents' noses? Right after Avery's mother asks who he is talking to, there is a croaky voice that almost sounds like the frickin' Grudge right here.
What?
Something
It doesn't
or
say a frickin'
someone
Grudge
was
at all.
whispering the name
Because the
Ryan.
kids making that noise.
But the parents are pretty sure their baby doesn't know any Ryan. So why did Avery
Wow.
reply something that sounded like Ryan?
I think that's audio pareidolia.
Commenters have said they believe it could be anything from Avery himself, the uploader's wife,
Weird. I don't
a
know.
ghost,
That's weird.
or even a demon. Though,
Who
as
knows?
plausible
That's
as it is, Avery doesn't seem like he can form coherent words yet, and it really does look like he is playing with someone's before his mother calls him. Could this be an imaginary friend, or something far more sinister? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 1. Evil has no face.
Evil has
Before we show you the following bone-chilling clips,
I don't know
let's
what
start
happened.
with the
That's so weird,
backstory
because
so
I
we
don't
can
have any-
understand
I'm not
why
having any connection
YouTuber
problems.
William Sloan experienced so much paranormal activity in his house. According to him, Things got really weird after he had an Ouija board session with his friend,
yeah, there
despite
you go.
his
Things
wife's
got really
attempts
weird
to
after
discourage
well,
them.
what do you expect's going to
For
happen
Sloan,
when you have an Ouija board
it was just
session in your
another
house?
attempt to unearth the truth about his centuries-old
just
house.
dumb. Why would you do
The
this?
session was successful as they communicated with an entity called James. His wife was so disturbed that they had to cut the session short though. However, during the following weeks, things went from bad to worse, making Sloan assured that he needed to investigate more and do something really quickly. Time was running out and the paranormal activities were getting intense. He investigated for 2 whole months whenever his wife went out to meet her parents. And finally, after 40 minutes of sitting around trying to capture something paranormal, he was able to get a hold of his first solid piece of evidence on a dark, eerie
I still
night.
have it. I still have that. I'll
Let's
never get rid of
watch.
it. But it will never enter this house either. What? I know that I won't give anyone a Ouija board. That Ouija board will just stay with me, but it stays in my vehicle. It can stay in my vehicle in a box. I will not allow it to enter this house. Oh, it's rocking. That's spooky. That's freaky. Oh, that's so cool. I would love for that to happen to us.
You might be thinking that a string would do that job pretty well, and so did we when we first came across this clip. But the more clips we watched from his house, the more convincing things became.
Huh. Wants to read a book, apparently.
Probably not the Bible.
Probably not. Oh, it's like throwing stuff. That is not good. If you ever have something that's doing this much activity, sometimes it could be bad. Most of the time it is. The stuff that's happening right now was like the house I investigated on my second investigation. Kind of like what was happening. Stuff getting thrown around, stuff moving like that. That's literally what was happening.
Okay. I've been going over the footage from last night, and it's pretty crazy.
No doubt. I would be crapping myself if that was me.
And I don't know what's going on, but I tell you, I've been blaming my cats since I got them for pulling my records off the shelf. And I don't know. Sometimes it might be them, but it definitely wasn't last night.
He's just crying to himself.
I've been going over this footage, and I noticed something that was driving me crazy. I couldn't figure out what it was. But the box, when it slid across the table, there towards the end, right before it gets to the plate that the stuff was on, you hear like a ting sound.
That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, you can.
And that was driving me nuts because I couldn't figure out where that sound was coming from. And then I realized that the lighter is askew. And I tried to recreate this, and I think that accounts for the noise. Listen.
Oh yeah, that's
You
it.
hear that? So yeah, I think that
would be the noise.
That's what that noise was, but it was driving me nuts because I couldn't figure out what it was.
Feeling confident that an entity called James was still occupying his house and moving objects at will, Sloan kept capturing different activities on camera. Here's another weird experience that drove him nuts.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, dude, that is
shit.
freaky.
And he said he's not convinced. Now he should be.
Are you now?
Holy shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Do it again.
Guys. Hi.
Hi.
That would freak me out, I'm not gonna lie, if that ever happened. I'm on TikTok live right now, and someone tells me you have a good channel. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
On his live stream. On his live stream.
Perfect. I'm glad they like it.
Oh,
holy God!
shit.
Could you imagine? That'd be crazy.
Imagine that happened at Tommy Douglas.
Oh God, Tommy Douglas. I could see it happening at though.
One thing is for sure, this guy isn't short of creativity as he keeps trying different tricks to figure out what's causing the strange activities in his house. Let's watch what he had up his sleeve
I was wondering
next.
if you were gonna go live tonight. Yeah, I know. I did that live.
Josh, or is it? It's Josh.
Just give me a minute. Right here, I found it.
You see that?
Oh, thank you for the gifts, Ambrose. You are appreciated. Thank you, thank you.
Hello.
And
Yo, for those of you
aside from
watching,
that, it was a
go
pretty
check
low key
out
weekend.
Josh.
We kind of felt a little ill
He's great.
to start the weekend, so we weren't sure what it would be. That seems to have passed. We did a few
I was
COVID
wondering if he
tests
was
that
gonna
all
watch.
came back negative,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
Oh yeah,
You
right
should
there.
type in there and say,
Yeah.
"Hi, Josh."
Hello.
Whoa, I can hear my voice in my ear. What spirits do I see? So I don't know that I know that I've never actually seen a spirit, but I
that's
think
funny.
it would be pretty cool.
Go check
to
him out
actually
though.
see one.
Yo say whoa on TikTok.
A
He's
shout
gonna
out
be
to
joining us.
the guys from Purgatory Adventures. Hey Curtis, hey Nathan.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello to you.
Go check him out though. We'll put him up on the screen.
Gonna
Go-
turn down that so I
Great
don't
guy.
hear, but
Love
I can't
it.
hear them.
All right, we'll go back to our video now. We'll go back to our video. Go check him out. We had to go peep and see.
There's no buttons on theirs, on his side too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Did I miss that? Was he really?
That's what.
You fucking see this.
I exited out of there already.
You see that plunger?
There's quite a delay. There's a 20-second delay. I don't know how to get rid of the delay either on here.
Oh my God, James.
Yeah, I have it on normal latency, so.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
good. I
that's
couldn't hear
YouTube
you,
streaming
but
for
I
you.
seen
though.
it. Dude, hit it real hard.
Oh, if it rings,
trying.
that's
Just-
gonna be freaky.
Whatever you got, just give it all you got and just hit it one good time.
Oh, it actually rang. That's freaky.
I wonder what was on his plate there.
I don't know. That's freaky
My
though.
God.
We should do that. That'd be cool. We should get a bell.
Okay.
We should get some bells.
Actually,
That's a good idea.
tell me
When we
that.
go back to Tommy Douglas building, we should grab some bells and put it on like doorknobs and like hang them around and see if any of them will ring. Because at Tommy Douglas building, I could see that happening.
Yeah, where
At the top of
staircase-
where the staircase is, we should get some like little bells or something that we can hang.
motion sensor lights when you walk.
Oh yeah, that's such a good idea. We need to get something lined up. We need to get some like motion sensor. I'm gonna
I'll
see
leave
maybe
you alone.
Corey has some motion sensor like
Thank you,
alarms that we can
James.
bring and see
Oh
if we can
my
get some of that
God.
going. But I want to get like a bell or something
Like that.
like that, or like not even that, like one of those ones that you can like that hangs and it's
Just
on a
for,
string. I
the
think that'd be
sake
pretty
of
damn.
being
I think that'd be
called
pretty cool actually.
A crazy man. It is.
Could you
Just a
imagine?
bell. And if you look here on the inside of it, just a plunger and a
I
hammer.
can't see anything.
No motors, nothing.
Just a dark.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
How do you explain that? You can't. That's the thing.
Instead of relying on new technology, he opted for the old-fashioned way, like a boss. Fair enough though, as it's easier to fake ghost
That's crazy.
videos
That would
using
freak
new
me out.
technology than traditional objects like this call bell. The bell clearly moved on its own, and the button on the top was literally pressed. But how did this happen when no one touched it?
That's crazy. That would be,
Thrilled by the
Could you
session,
imagine?
this dude decided to give it another go,
That is
this time using another unusual object.
crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Can you do it one more time?
And it's gonna go out, I bet. And there's gonna be no explanation for it.
James.
You watching this, Jake?
I don't know. It's gonna go out. Here it goes.
Probably get picked up and throw it at him.
Thank you.
The activity he captured is pretty weird indeed. But don't go anywhere because today we bring you a bonus video.
Oh, a bonus video. That's
bonus
crazy.
video. Fright Night.
Oh, this was a half-an-hour video. That's
This
crazy.
video was captured in a pediatrics ward and uploaded by YouTuber Freddy.
Yeah,
Rumour has it that this portion of the hospital is haunted,
those are crazy.
but the staff doesn't talk
Actually,
about it,
in mental,
and
mental
hospital
asylums are
authorities
even worse.
deny such claims to avoid bad publicity. However, after this video went
You never
viral,
know, it could
it
just
became
be the amount of
impossible to quash those rumours.
The
The balloon is advancing
straight
pretty
up, there's no
slowly,
explanation for that.
quite unlike how it is supposed to move, just from a draft.
A bonus
It
video.
feels as if something or someone is pushing it.
That's funny.
Any idea how is the balloon moving at such a steady pace? Could it be the ghost of a child holding it while walking down the ward? Or are we just making a big fuss over a bit of air in the corridor? Never mind balloons in hospitals, check out this haunted doll in a cemetery
Yeah, no,
instead.
thank you.
And don't
Haunted
forget to
dolls, I'm out.
subscribe.
Enough
Click
of
the bell
that.
icon.
Okay, let's go and let's watch some of our videos, and we'll end it on our video. What
Tom
do
and
we-
Douglas.
We've already watched that 3 times.
We did the return?
No, we have done the
How about the
return.
pizza one?
What pizza? We're not doing the pizza one. That is an embarrassment video.
How about...
Oh, let's watch our best evidence video. This is a historic video. So, for those of you that are new to the channel, every New Year's, in the new year, we always put out a best evidence video from the year, and this is from 2021. So, these videos are always fun to work on. Oh yeah, I love it. I love doing the TV for it. The TV is always fun. And I might be using this TV again for the best evidence video. Such a good, I love it, so good. Maybe I'll get like a new TV setup, a new look for the TV.
It was right here. It ran from here.
Oh, this is
and
the
it, like,
creepy
ran
cemetery.
across and it went up there.
I love it.
I don't know. It like
June
ran from
5th.
here and it went
That
up
was
there.
2021. We uploaded that. 2022 will be coming soon. We've only got November, rest of October, November, and then usually I get it out by the end of December. I'll get the best evidence video of 2022 will be out. HD TV? An HD? Oh, he's talking about like a flat screen. It's just like a white thing. I like the old style. I like the old school style TVs. What is that?
I do not know.
The box, the tube TVs they call them, I guess. Hello?
You said going flat screen?
I'm flat screen TV. Order an HD box TV.
Samsung.
No, we're not. I like to stick with the old.
Kick that door open for us, please.
Bumped off because I left my house. Wi-Fi lost and data wasn't connecting. Still here, but at the store. You're at the store. You ran down the street to the store to watch the live stream. You're nuts. That's crazy. Thank you so much.
Can you turn the light on for us, please?
What? Yeah. Walk around. Have you seen these guys? They're great. You'll be booted out for disturbing the peace.
That's about.
Oh, good times. This was crazy.
I got
moment.
it.
I loved this moment.
Yes.
I miss the Moosehead every day. I wish we could go back to the Moosehead and redo this video. Like, do like a revamp.
Oh my god.
We have such a better setup. We
That
have
light
such a
just
better
came
setup
on.
nowadays with our videos and how we do it. We actually have like a routine that we do each time. So back then we're just like, oh, we'll
Up
walk around
here,
with a
not the
camera and it'll be good.
restaurant.
One camera. We only had one camera back in the day. Now we have like 3 different
Yes,
cameras that we
should've.
use.
Thank God.
4.
Because I was looking over that way.
Bro, now that thing is just spewing out.
Drove here,
words.
lol, but don't want to miss anything. You've already missed you missed we were peeping on Josh. We were peeping on him. He's doing a live stream as well, and he's peeping on us. So it's kind of fun. What's going on? His live stream's frozen. What happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, what's happening? Something's happening.
And sometimes it seems like maybe it's an uphill battle, but if you
Craziness. Love it. I know, Gur, but still here. Hey, there you go. At least you're still here, right? You're coming by for the, we're watching our best evidence video that we do every year. We do it every year. We do a best evidence video, and we showcase some of the best evidence from the year. So this video is like 20 some minutes long, and this was only 6 locations we went to.
Cause yeah, this purple light it just came on by itself.
This year we have so much from many different places, so it'll be a longer video. I think it's going to be at least a half an hour.
So there's no explanation for it then?
There's no. It's not hooked up to a motion center.
Cause yeah, we standing here and it just
These
popped
videos
on
are
by
like
itself.
from the dinosaur era. Look at the quality, even the quality is improved. I love looking back at these videos and like seeing the growth. I know.
Can we go now?
That guy was there and he was just like, yeah, I can feel it here. This was so hard to edit. Every time I watch this, all I can think about is how hard it was to key that thing to his face when it's like bouncing around like that, because we had terrible cameras back in the day. Actually, the
So what,
camera
you're
that
saying
we used
everything
to
is
film
off
that
right now?
video is behind me. It is a bad camera. It is like old, and it had a terrible camera on it. I remember walking into Walmart when I got my phone, and I'm like, what phone here has the best camera on it? And the guy kind of looked at me funny. And then I got this one, and this is the one we use for our videos. This phone. So it works. It works for what we need it to. So.
Yeah, there they go. They just went out.
Right here, but it was always plugged in.
It was almost plugged in, so it was.
Always plugged in.
Oh, so why was it out then when we came up here, and then it just turned on?
Go fish.
So for the camera, as a guy that set up all the stuff here, do you have any explanation for that? None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Boom.
I love that.
Wow.
Boom.
Yeah, because we were
Good
sitting there,
times.
we were over there, we had the spirit box running, and then all of a sudden this light just turned on by itself. And we were asking it to turn on a light, and then this light just popped on, so.
Boom. I love it. Too good. Too good.
No power or anything else up there.
Yeah.
Just FYI, still here, but store's really loud. Supporting regardless of my location. Well, that's funny.
Yeah, I got goosebumps.
It's fine. We're still here. I think we're going to be ending here soon. We've been going for like 3 hours now. I think we need to end it. I need to go to bed. I got to wake up and get working on this video
I'd
tomorrow.
say.
And cross our fingers it works. Whatever state it's in tomorrow, I'm just going to send it and see what happens. Oh yeah, the footsteps on the roof was crazy.
There's no way to get up there.
Yeah.
No way.
Can't believe I did 3 parts of this video. This is an hour-long video special.
This is us whispering, by the way. We're hearing footsteps upstairs.
Oh, that's funny. That's crazy. That's insane. How do you explain that? You don't. That's the thing. Crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, we were, because we got up to look on the roof.
Did you hear those footsteps though?
Yeah.
Up above us.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
That's like 3:30 in the morning.
That was like 3 in the morning. No, that wasn't 3 in the morning there.
Was it?
No.
Or was it that hotel?
No, it wasn't. We were there till 2:40 in the morning.
So did you have,
2:30, and then we drove home at 2:30 in the morning. This is back before we slept at locations. So back in the day, what we used to do is just to show up, investigate for like 6 hours, and then go home. Nowadays, we show up at a location, we spend the night, and I honestly like it so much better. We get more evidence. We it actually ends up being a better quality video.
Yeah.
If they're hitting their brakes.
Yeah.
That was just...
So you can't explain that then?
No.
We were shocked. We actually thought there was an upstairs or something, like someone was up there. So we actually went out. We were shining our flashlights up there and we realized it was just a flat
It went
roof.
straight up, like the
So
apartment.
that's bizarre. Everything is upstairs right now. We spent 20 minutes.
I love
down there,
Dale.
there's
He was such a
nothing.
great
We go upstairs
interview.
and like shit
Good
hit the
time.
fan. Like, we had
He was
the fan
actually the
sitting up on
first
tripod,
interview
and
I
was
had
looking at it through the
that
mirror,
was
and I
like a
seen
high,
both
like a
cameras just
high, like
turn.
one I was very
It just
excited for.
moved
One
on the
that was
tripod,
like,
and then we had
it was
different stuff
amazing. I
walking
loved it. It was
around
been my
up
dream
there.
since I was very young to
EMS, we
investigate the
walking around,
Moosehead.
we'd be in the middle of the hall, right?
Being able to do it and
EMS is
interview
going
Dale, it was just a
full,
great
like,
life
there's just no
experience
explanation
that
for it.
I'll
And we
never
had the
forget.
light turn on us.
Yeah, that shouldn't have. It should have been on the time. I thought it was
And
on.
didn't you unplug
It wasn't.
You
No.
unplugged it, didn't you?
No, like the double one on the dance floor.
It wasn't the double. Yeah, it was the one
The
that.
long.
Yeah.
Right? And I said, oh, I can't unplug that one. I'll just leave that one on. And you
Yeah.
should just leave that one on. So it shouldn't even been off.
It went off.
It was off, right?
Yeah, and then it
was
came back
off.
on.
Yeah. Only if the valves got hot and turned on and off. That would be the only explanation.
This was crazy. This is the part. This is the part that was the most amazing. I loved this. This is my favorite sequence ever in our videos. I loved this moment here. The moments of this sitting at this table and communicating with the old owner. This was such a great. You think? This was only a few years ago. This was like a year or two ago. I think this was like 2020, 2021. It wasn't that long ago, I know that. It was 2021. Oh yeah, it was 2021, yeah. So it was like a year ago. It's not that long ago. And actually this video, middle of August was a year of, so it's been over a year now. Since we were last here.
This is where I started to grow my beard.
Yeah, that's when the beard first came into play.
Now I'm mohawk.
No, he's getting a mohawk. If you can grow hair.
I want to get a mohawk.
You're gonna get a mohawk.
Beard and mohawk.
Maybe the haircut? I need a haircut. My hair is atrocious.
It's an Archibald.
This is nuts. Here it is. Archibald. You can hear it clear as day. Archibald. Archibald. Like, there's no mistaking that. And Archibald Graniston was the previous owner of the Moosehead. Like, that's just insane. That's just crazy. You can hear it clear as day say Archibald.
Turn the light on.
Were you the spirit that turned on the light and says Archibald? Explain that to me.
I know, me too.
Archibald, this is your home. Is this mine? Archibald, like...
Oh, it's such a good
Come back
piece of
downstairs.
evidence. Oh, amazing.
Come back
Alameda
downstairs. What
District
was that? I
Museum.
felt
This
that.
was a fun one.
The
The door opening.
That door's open.
Uploaded
What? The
October
door's open.
8th.
We closed that, remember?
Really? Just after October. That means it's been a year. That's crazy. Can you believe that? It's been a year since
Who's
we
in
first
here?
went there.
I wonder if the wind. Wait, let's. Let's try and debunk this.
That's
door
where you got
opening
most
thing.
activity. That door,
Yep.
that camera would have caught it.
October 8th, yep. That's when it was uploaded.
Just film. Look at. There's no wind.
Crazy times.
Look at the
Then we went
trees,
back.
like, if there was a wind. Oh my God! What was that?
Heard that clear, even with the loud surroundings. Here. Isn't that crazy though? I remember when we first heard that. I was just kind of shocked. Still is some of the best Spirit Box voices I've ever captured. Was that the Moosehead? Nothing will ever top that place. Archibald, like it's so clear, it just gives me goosebumps hearing Archibald. And that's not like a name that's broadcasted over the radio.
Well, let's figure out how this door would open. Okay, come back here. Come back. We gotta figure this out.
Did he quit or what?
So,
I don't know. My computer's. I might because I'm live streaming.
as you can see, it's not latched all the way.
That's crazy.
But if it was a
That is
breeze or
insane
something,
though.
there'd be wind
Just
outside, but
nuts.
there's no wind.
Yeah, there's no wind.
Why do I keep freaking? I don't know why it keeps freezing.
Wait, just show the trees right there.
That's what I'm doing. Does he keep swapping
The trees?
I don't know.
Not moving.
Oh, I gotta keep
No.
looking at the chat.
October, so I mean,
Yeah, it's nuts. That's for sure.
Did you not hear that? I went, who? Who? And it's up behind me.
Nuts. Craziness.
Fred Hater.
Oh, this was
here.
the SLS capture right here.
Or Donald and Laura Griffin.
2022.
Yeah.
You captured
Can
so
you
much.
speak to
Oh,
us,
we
please?
cut a lot. The
Bob
2022
Young.
return, or the 2022.
Jack Young.
I'm excited for the investigations video to come out this year. It's gonna be cool to see like the growth. I love watching these videos, and like we'll watch the first one that ever came out because
Emily,
I've been
are
doing these
you
right
here
from the
with
beginning.
us?
There's a 2020 version. There's a 2020 best evidence video that we did. It was the first one. You can see like the growth from between there, and I think we'll see a
Can you
growth
come
from
and talk
2021 to
to us,
2022. So, and I love making these videos
the
because I get
door.
to see the growth, and it's kind of fun.
What?
Investigation, is that a full overnight? Yes, it is a full overnight.
sitting in the chair. Come here. Where you at?
It won't be live.
Oh shit! I can't get to you.
Back his sleeping bag.
I have not told Josh to pack his sleeping bag yet, but I will. I'll
hear
send him.
us.
Oh, I know he's listening. He needs to pack his sleeping bag.
It's sitting in the chair. It's like
I'm hoping
freaking out
he's
where
listening,
the spirit
I
box
don't know.
is.
Wait about him.
Want to go sit beside it?
Yeah, go sit beside it. Go sit beside it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
where the spirit
I
box
gotta
is.
tell Corey to bring his sleeping bag too.
Yeah.
But we only have the 2 cameras, so someone's gonna have to someone's gonna have to sleep in the same room.
Okay, it's mapping you
on the
in
floor
now.
with the cameras pointed at him. Wow.
It's sitting there. Okay, now it's gone.
Ooh, that's a cold spot.
Yeah, it was sitting in the chair.
Like,
Come in my ear.
you could
What?
have said you
Oh.
and Josh and Corey all sleep by
What?
myself.
Oh God, it's cold.
That's crazy. I love that SLS capture. I love the SLS camera. Everyone loves it. It's such a pain to edit though.
Anything back there? Oh, it's open. Are you serious?
Oh, this was the one you didn't miss out on because you had stuff you had to do.
No.
You abandoned
Wait,
me
can-
to
we
go
can
do
actually go
stuff.
inside? Are you crazy?
So I went with the other uncle on this one. St. Paul's Church, November 18th.
Trying to go in?
That one's gonna be a year as well. That's crazy.
Just open the door and just
Instant footsteps.
Hello?
I want to go to that.
I know you want to go to the church, but we can't go back to the church.
No, not this one, but the other one.
St. Paul's, I know.
Someone walking up to us.
It's actually been over a year.
I don't want to go back there though. We got so many better locations to go to. Maybe in November we'll go back because that'll be like a year. I know we
They're
were.
in November.
Yeah, it was November. This came out November 8th, so it would have been end of October we went there. So it must have been like beginning of November.
Hello?
I know it was cold. I know it was really cold. Or starting to be cold.
Gotta wear a skidoo suit.
No, there shouldn't be snow unless we get an early winter. I know
Keep warm.
we had a late winter on this one. That's why there's no snow yet, but it was cold. Oh, this is when
There
I
we go,
first
we're gonna
got
let that
my...
roll for
This
about
video was kind of
1 minute.
weird. I used my other camera. I got a brand new camera and I was so excited to use it. I went out and I was gonna do some I had this crazy idea. I was gonna do like a vlogging style sort of video for the investigations. I just walk around at a place with this camera, with this new my Osmo Action camera that I got, and do a cool video. But I really didn't like it. It was awful.
In here.
So I decided to revert back.
Is there any spirits in
And this
here?
was before the tripod
Please,
days,
come
before
make
you had the
yourself known.
genius idea to get tripods.
We heard
Why don't we
stories
just get
about-
tripods? And I'm like, you are a genius,
Please come out
sir.
and show yourself.
And then the tripod's been one of the best investments we've ever made on the channel. Solely the best the best. It's been the best. So why does it keep freezing, dude? This I can't explain. I can't explain this noise. This bang.
Yeah. And there's nothing, nobody
Yeah,
in there. or
I
nothing,
can't.
or
I can't
no-
explain that. This was creepy too.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know.
I don't know what the heck that
That
is.
is creepy.
I can't explain. It almost sounds like
Like a growl.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Sounds like a growl to me.
I don't think it is. I think it almost sounds like something like something spinning. I don't know. I can't explain that one. That one's weird. Crazy, definitely.
This was crazy though. The hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a different one. Every time I watch this, I think of the movie 1408. Yes. If you guys haven't, go watch 1408 and then watch our video and you'll be like, oh my god. What it's like.
Yeah.
Stephen King, classic. It's a good movie too.
It sounded like that on the table. We weren't touching the table.
This was such a horrible investigation, I'm not going to lie. I really hated the Saskatchewan hotel investigation. It was a waste of time and waste of money. But surprisingly, it did pretty well in views, so I was kind of pleased with it. But this is when we first got our dots projector thing that's broken now, so we'll probably never bring it back. Unless I get the one from a ghost shop. One that actually tells you where the ghost is. That one's cool. That one's really cool.
Like the sensor one?
Yeah, it's like a
The one that
sensor and
follows you?
it projects a laser grid on the wall and then it has a display and it tells you where it is and how far away it is.
Oh.
There was no. I can't explain that. There was no. We weren't doing anything.
Yeah, we were just sitting here.
We were just sitting here. It was completely silent here.
Yeah, this was crazy. Yeah. Again, that could be someone just moving around in the next room. You don't know. You don't know with this with the investigating a hotel with people staying at it, right? So, it's hard to tell with those ones.
Hey, that's the one we first left with the camera on us.
Oh yes, this was technically the first time we ever slept in a location with the camera pointed at us for the whole night.
That's where it kind of started.
That's where it kind of started, and then it really took off with Corrobert.
Yes.
Corrobert's where it really began. Historical museum.
Red light.
Oh yeah, 2021. We must have never did the sleeping. It was only this year we started doing that. That's crazy.
Because we just slept in.
This was a good capture. So we captured some an unexplained light orb, and I talk about this light orb quite frequently because it's the only light orb I believe to be a legitimate one. And I'll show you why. See how it's completely dark? Oh, what's that in the top corner? I can't explain it. I don't know what that is.
Red light.
I don't know what that is. It's emitting its own light. That's all I know. And it's like hovering and swooping around. And explain that to me. Well, they might not even be able to see it because it's. You guys can't even see it. Hang on. Because my overlay is over top of it. Like someone tapped the glass, and we had our hands right here. I had my hands here. Or behind you, or the window. I think we'll replay that. Because my browser source is over top of it, but look at this light orb recapture up here. This was a really good light orb. See it moving around up there?
And camera just sitting on a tripod.
Camera's sitting on a tripod filming in the dark because it was kind of an editing mistake that happened. Or kind of a filming mistake we made.
Pretty good.
It was a good mistake. I love how it happened. This shouldn't have been captured, but it was. So it's kind of cool how stuff like that happens randomly.
You see it moving.
Yeah, you can see it moving.
Is that the...
And then it disappears after a while.
Birds alien landing pad in Saskatchewan?
I don't know. And then eventually you'll see it disappear and it'll be gone. And that's it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Gone, nowhere to be seen. Literally up in there, yeah, up in that area, which is very odd. Because this camera angle you see is what that darkness was seeing. So whatever you see in the frame here is kind of where the light orb was. So this is what that camera was seeing in the dark. So whatever we captured was up here in this area, and there's nothing there. There's nothing to reflect off of. It wasn't over here. There's bottles here, but it was more like up here. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing there. And why did it, if it was like a camera or something, it would just disappear into nothing, but... Are the ones you weren't even trying to get... Right? Isn't that so... That's so true. Very, very true. It's always the accidental ones that are the best. Very, very much true. Oh. I think once this video's over, it's time for bed. I gotta wake up early tomorrow and get to work on this video. It's gonna drive me nuts.
I have to work.
And you gotta go to work in the morning. We both have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I want to get a good sleep because I've been staying up till 1 a.m. almost every night working on this video, trying to get it working. And I just won't sleep tonight.
There's the mannequin.
Another mannequin. Seems to be a reoccurring thing.
Yeah. Great. That lady.
Yep. That was crazy. I remember that. She was sitting there and she's like, I was hearing noises. That was like a crazy, crazy time.
It's kind of funny.
It is kind of free. If you like that, could you imagine being there and just hearing all that? Good times. Oh, this is the silver room. This was such a cool room.
Or where I was.
Yeah. I'd love to go back and get more time. We were only there for 4 hours. Yeah, you can hear the silver clanking and everything in there. Such a cool place. Did that say Get Out? I don't think it did.
I heard it in here. I can hear it making noises.
And that's the end of the video. That was such a great. I love this video. This was such a good compilation video, I think we call it. So, you like the TV? I love the TV. I think it's great, and I think it will be making a return into the next one. I love it. I love the TV as well.
Make it a little more spooky.
A little more spookier, but it's Purgatory Adventures TV, okay? It's our TV. So, yeah, that's our best evidence video from 2021. Now, before we sign off for the night. I know I said we're gonna sign off after that one, but we gotta watch the 2020 best evidence video, the original one, the very first one I ever did.
Oh gosh.
It is old and it's only 8 minutes long. It's already like craziness. We gotta start this over. This thing is ancient. It's like an ancient. Oh, it's so rough. Wow. We heard a rock get thrown at us.
Oh,
He's
wow.
seen it with his own eyes. I don't know where that came from.
So
This is the first video I ever made for the channel. First video I ever edited for the channel. First video, crazy. This is like history. With my ugly
Where did
truck,
that even come
why
from,
I
that
decided
rock?
to use it.
I had the camera down because we were grabbing equipment, and a rock
This
just got
was a
thrown.
crazy
I had this
place. My
upside
truck
down,
is so
son of a
ugly
bitch.
though. My God.
We just heard a rock. A rock? What?
The
Is
TV
it hay?
creepy.
Yeah. No way. Oh my God.
Oh,
No
I hate
way.
this video. I really don't like it. It just grosses me out. My truck is just horrible.
rock right there.
Right there.
There's a reason why we don't.
Right where?
I love how it says on the back windshield we made it. Did you notice that?
No.
Did you notice that? It says we
Right
made
there.
it on the back windshield because
where?
this was like right after grad. I just
Oh, right there.
graduated. 2020 I graduated. And we're like, hey, let's start the YouTube channel. So literally this is probably a week later. I don't know why I still had we made it on the back windshield. I never washed it off. It was so weird, and we decided to go out and make a video with it because he didn't have a car. he
No
didn't have a
way.
vehicle
It's
back
right
then.
there.
Yeah, right there. That's
Right
what I
there.
said.
That's the rock that got thrown.
here.
It hit right there.
I
No
got an
way.
axe. Oh
No
my
way.
God.
Who threw the rock?
I wasn't expecting the channel to to go as
Come
far
on,
as it
show
has,
yourself.
so- Oh yeah, the figure we captured in that cemetery was crazy.
Like that stick figure.
The stick figure thing.
That is badass.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh, and then the eyes we
No,
captured
look
too.
at those eyes.
Oh yeah.
Remember the
Right there.
eyes? Yeah.
Look at. You see that?
You smell gunpowder?
I do. It smells like gunpowder, dude. Do you see those eyes right there?
Can you believe this is
Look
like
at those
2
eyes.
years old?
Oh my God! I got goosebumps. It went to
That
one.
week was the best. 'Cause
It just went away. There's no eyes.
Yeah, we went to
my
the
God.
back of our church after this
It's
one,
gone.
and then we went to the Indian
It's
Head
gone.
Screaming House. It was just like everything was happening. Dream was coming alive.
But we were catching figures left and right.
Left and right.
This is the same week.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those eyes down there.
Describe to him what that.
And it's gone. Just gone.
Describe to him like what.
So
you see.
I actually seen I got comments saying, oh, it's fake, oh, it's a deer. It's the thing that the camera didn't pick up is what what was behind the gravestone that the camera didn't see that I seen with my own eyes. I seen a black figure standing behind the camera. It didn't really have any features really. It was kind of had like a shrunken down head kind of. It was like narrower, I guess, and it was like rounded. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's so hard to explain, but this is also the same cemetery where we chased the ghost down the road. Remember that?
Yeah.
We seen it run down the road and it went over top of the cemetery and it put its hands on top of its head and it like disappeared into the ground. It like faded, it like materialized into the ground. This is that same cemetery. This is where we began.
Around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Oh, the back of our
2 o'clock in
church.
the morning.
Where's this?
I know. Every time I see him, I think of this location and how much I miss it and want to go back there. Can you say his name?
My name is Jack Datu. I'm the son of Kelvin and Dale Datu, and the grandson of Barbara and Ben Datu.
As opposed to watching
William
easy to judge
if
they want to, exactly, right? It's easy for me to say what I see, but it's hard for you to believe what I say.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Is this the talk to me? I will never be free. No, my baby, no.
Yes, I'm waiting for you.
And then we got Josh in the chat and he's singing to us. I like it.
I'm waiting for you.
That is beautiful singing, I must say.
I want to speak to you. Say hello.
It's a female voice.
I think it might be my grandmother.
Oh, did you end your live?
Grandma Barbara.
Oh, we did. Okay.
June?
What did it sound like?
Sounds like June.
June. You got an uneasy feeling, like a dizzy feeling?
Yeah, I kind of do, yeah.
Sunday night karaoke.
Not done.
That's funny.
What did that say?
I don't know.
Done.
I did, lol. Yeah, I see that now.
Done.
This is before we
That's
had
pretty crazy.
transitions. I'm happy we added those in because I don't like the cut to black. There's nothing wrong, Jack.
I think we should go outside.
Yeah. This is the peak of COVID season. Call if you need anything. Go to those stairs and see. I guess that's what you can call it. It's the peak of when it started.
Try to brave it out.
It was hard
froze.
for us to get places.
Oh,
'cause-
this here
yes.
was freaky.
Look at the EMF blink. You didn't even realize that.
I'm not here to harm
And we're in a
anybody.
location with no EMF going
And then
on.
something screeches at me.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck was that? That noise.
Oh, good times. It's funny.
Right there! Right there! Holy.
That's crazy. I forgot about that. That was the Wolseley Cemetery. That was like the third
You can hear
video
it
we
clear
ever
as
made.
day. One more time.
That was the third video.
It said something different. On the screen.
It's because our flashlight was nuts.
Huh.
I don't know. Yeah, I never remember that. This is back. It's back when we had that really bad camera.
See you guys later.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Alright, that's gonna be it for us tonight, guys, I guess.
Oh, and here's
talk
the
to us over here in the
shadow figure
cemetery,
caught.
so I'm gonna go through through everything when I get home and see if we captured anything.
This video is history.
That church, I don't know
It
what's
does,
around
yes.
that church, man, but holy God, we
Back
caught
when
a
I
lot.
wore gray and white.
Hopefully the next time we come here, we'll be able to go inside the church and actually investigate the interior. That's gonna be way in the future, whenever this COVID goes away. So it'll probably be the next century by the time we get to go in there.
I was very right about that.
Keep your eyes on that. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you like and
Would have me
subscribe and do
running
all
the
that.
moth?
And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.
Okay, we gotta watch one more. We'll close on the bloopers video.
Okay.
Is Mammy in chat? Mammy, you here? We'll close on your bloopers. It's a video that no one's really seen after this is done. No, it's a video that no one's really seen, but I love it. Everyone hated it, but I don't care. I think it was awesome. I loved working on it. It was so funny. We'll watch the bloopers since I know a lot of people in chat like it. So we'll end on a funny note instead of a creepy note. The COVID prediction. The COVID prediction. Oh, that's funny. Hey, I can predict the future. Right? The Simpsons predicting the future. Oh, and then the classic. Look at the classic TV. No, I hate it. I really don't like it. But I kept the same glitch. And then the blood. I love the blood. So for those of you that don't know, I'm getting rid of this blood sequence. I hate it. Alright, we'll end on a funny note. We'll watch the bloopers video. Since I know a lot of you like the bloopers video, we'll end on a funny note. Mammy's in chat listens
So
for you.
we are on the road. We are heading back to... If there's any spirits, I encourage you to come over to me. Alright, I'm hitting record now.
I thought of the moth.
Moth just flew down my shirt. A moth just flew down my shirt. Ah! I felt it. It actually went down my shirt and I could feel it crawling.
Oh.
This moth is driving me absolutely nuts.
Should have brought that fly swatter that was in the tea house.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I don't know, it's right there. Stupid moth.
Fall 1989. Okay.
This was so embarrassing. Oh my god.
Okay. So
We have here a photo of Helen Davidson.
Oh god. Not
She's
the Tommy
was
Douglas
the
part.
secretary for Tommy Douglas when he
Oh.
was both the Baptist minister and when he was running. This was her headquarters. That actually was her typewriter right there. Yeah.
So she actually typed on that thing.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah. So all of
Oh my god.
Alright, well, thanks, Paul.
No, you're welcome. You have that, right? It's almost ready to come off.
Almost, right?
I had a dream that I was sleeping and I just whipped it off.
Whipped it off,
And it
eh?
felt so good. And I woke up and it's still like
Alright, well, you can end that. Alright, how's it going, guys? How's everyone doing? So right now...
There's a reason why these
we're
are
gonna
called
do an
deleted scenes, okay?
intro there.
And he's smoking a
but,
cigarette. I'm like,
we ended up having some unexpected guests show up.
there's a reason why we didn't use this. For when he's smoking a cigarette.
We ended up
And I'm like,
interviewing
okay, we
them.
gotta redo it and smoking
And
a
yeah,
cigarette.
it kind of turned out very interesting. So we're just in the vehicle now.
And also 'cause I
We're
screwed
actually...
up.
Redo it. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we are about restart. Alright, so the time has come. We are now going to go to sleep. I'm gonna go sleep over in the John Strutt house, and Nathan's gonna go sleep over in the Nibs house. What's that?
That's a good question. I never ever heard that before.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's the antique fridge.
Oh, maybe it's the fridge. Okay.
The antique fridge.
Alright, let's redo that.
I don't know where it went.
Oh, back to the moth again.
It's not flying around.
Give
Okay,
it.
the moth
I
is
love
gone.
this
Now,
video.
let's
I
get
wish it
back
got
to
more
okay.
love, that's for sure. And it's
There's a moth flying around.
Did I ever just sit down on the couch and it just hit me?
I'm sorry, it came out of your shirt.
Did it really? This thing is driving me. This moth is driving me nuts.
oh god, this part.
Dead center, bro. Piece of shit car running over.
We need to get in there though.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I love when people are standing in the middle of the road like that while we're trying to film. Isn't it just the best?
yeah.
I still use this though. It still worked out. I love how the dust is still settling from his car that he was doing donuts in.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're just going in a big circle.
Oh, this.
Holy!
Beer.
Oh! Deer. Holy. That made my...
Nearly gave you a heart attack. Oh God. You always do this every
Is that my
time.
fancy shoes there?
Oh yeah, they are.
Ready?
That's back when you wore your dress
What are you
shoes.
doing? What are you doing?
I love that.
All right.
He's dancing around like it's a dress or something. Oh, the 100 stairs. Oh God, the 100 stairs.
Hey, you wanted to work with me? Wanted to work with me? Here you go.
Yep. What did you want? Deer or ghost? I don't know. That's a tough one. Actually, deer probably.
Yeah, because
Yeah, deer definitely scared us.
You'll make it.
Or actually, you know what scares us more than ghosts? Stairs.
Yes.
Lots of stairs.
This one was brutal.
Oh God. Oh God, we did this like 800 times.
Here's your water.
And then you couldn't even get your water either. It just.
Did you get your water yet?
Being glitchy.
Authorizing.
3 a.m. Everything just stops in the building. This is like 3 o'clock
If
in
you
the
don't get your
morning.
drinks, let's keep going.
That was at the Saskatchewan Hotel. That's when we spent our night there.
500 stairs.
We went out at 3 o'clock in the morning to explore the rest of the hotel. And we had to climb 500 stairs because we wanted to check out different levels and everything. And we climbed 500 million stairs. And yeah.
Times it by 3 or 4
Times it by like 4 or 5 times. And then we found out that the elevators do actually work. We just have to insert the card into the elevator, which I didn't know. I've never spent a night in a fancy hotel before. That was the first time in my life I can say we ever spent a night at a fancy hotel. That was the fanciest hotel I've ever been in. We slept, we had a great sleep. It was like luxury. You had the $100 freaking robe on. Oh, and the room had the best coffee ever, right?
Oh yeah.
Best coffee. It wasn't just the craft.
Driving me nuts.
The Van Houten.
Don't come near me,
Oh, that
you'll
stuff is
die.
Gross.
Okay.
Making that coffee.
It was good, actually.
Oh, I
Usually
had 'em.
most hotels we stay in.
On a blanket, on the floor.
It gives you like.
You good?
Done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, back to the recorder now.
That
I just
stuff
want to
is
say
nasty.
thank you so much for watching this video.
I actually used this
It means
too.
a lot to us. We got many more locations to come, so stay tuned.
Oh,
stay
do we?
active.
That's good to
We got lots more to come. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a nice day.
Oh, that's before your GoPro.
That was back in the day. Okay, that was old before we got
Looking for royalty-free
the
music?
amazing setup we do now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it is time. I think we're going to end the awesome live stream. We're very tired. I gotta wake up early and I gotta work on the video. Did you see the moth just pop off?
Yeah.
No. That's funny. Yeah, that moth was highly annoying. We get lots of moths on our investigations. It was annoying. It was just highly annoying. But I think we're gonna end it here. It is 10 o'clock. We are tired. I am tired. I want to go to bed and sleep because I gotta wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow to get started on the video.
6
So
o'clock for me.
6 o'clock for him, and I was up late last night working on the video, so I want to get a good night's sleep tonight. So, video will be up tomorrow. I don't care what state it's in tomorrow. If it's still glitchy and whatever, I'm just gonna upload it. Sorry in advance, but it has to go out, and I don't know how to fix it. Future videos should be okay because I believe it's just the project file that's corrupted. So the future projects will be fine. I'm hoping that's all it is. Cross our fingers, that's all it is. Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it. Have a good night. I guess we'll see you guys next I think we're doing a live stream on the 29th before we go to the Tommy Douglas building. So we'll see you all on the 29th, I guess, for our another live stream. So have a good night. Peace out. We'll see you guys in the next investigation. See ya.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Yeah, over there. All right. Bye.